acceleration is 0. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, we have to find the time at what time the acceleration becomes 0. That time should be substituted in the velocity value. Okay, yes, okay, okay, so I am very good. So how are you all? Okay, I am very good. Chalo, now see here beta, here displacement is variable. In order to calculate the velocity, which formula we have to use? Dx by dt, right? So do the differentiation. What do you get? 18t square minus 24t plus 20 you'll get, right? This is the velocity you got, okay? And the velocity is again variable. If velocity is variable, to calculate the acceleration, which formula we use beta? That is a dv by dt, right? Yes, so again do the differentiation. What do you get? 36t minus 24 you get, right? So he given that the acceleration should be 0, okay? So 0 equal to what you get? 36t minus 24 you got, okay? So send this 24 here. 24 is equal to 36t. So finally t is equal to 24 by 36, right? It is a 6 6 are 6 4 are, okay? So 2 2 are 2 3 are. So finally we got the time. In this time the acceleration becomes what? 0, okay? Yes, beta. So in this time the acceleration we got it as a 0. Now this time should be, we have to substitute this one in velocity, okay? So v is equal to, what you got? 18t square minus 24t plus 20, na? So substitute here. 18 into t square, 2 by 3 whole square, what you get? 4 by 9, okay? Minus 24 into t value, it is 2 by 3 plus 20, okay? So 9 2s are 3 8s are, right? Okay, so 4 to the 8 you got here, 16 you got here, it's a 20, okay? So finally 28 minus 16 is what? 12. 12 meter per second is a final answer. So I hope everyone got the correct answer, this one, right? I think you have put the correct answer because this is a very simple question. So this type of questions, so you have solved so many times, right? Yes, yes, okay. Right, beta. Okay, chalo. So let us move toward the next question, okay? Yes. Yes, so now see here. A physical quantity capital Q is described by the relation capital Q he given. So this is from unit sign measurement, right? Yes. Very simple question. So after seeing this one, easily you can identify this one. Now, beta, if the relative error in the measurement of A, B and C is 3%, 4 and 5, then the percentage error in Q will be, what do you get, beta? 4 into, what do you get? Delta A by A into 100 plus 3 into delta B by B into 100 plus, what do you get? 2 into delta C by C into 100. Yes, correct. Now, so what do you get here? This one he given the value, right? So 3% he gave. 4 into 3 plus 3 into this value. Percentage change in B he given as a 4, okay? Plus 2 into percentage change in C he given as a 5, okay? So finally what is, fourth is a 12, here also 12, it is a 10, right? So 24 plus 10, so it is a 34%, okay? As or no? Is it clear? Yes, so here delta Q by Q into 100, right? Final answer, what you got, beta? 34, okay? 34% is the final answer. This is a very easy question you got, right? So I hope this one also went right, okay? Yes, beta. Okay, chalo. So, yes, beta. So, all the best. So, those who are attending for the next day, okay? So, for the next attempt, that is on February 1, you have the exam, right? Okay, so do the reason of all the formulas, okay? Yes, chalo. So let us move toward the next question, okay? A particle is tied to a rope, okay? See here, the diagram also given here. It is moving such that it completes the vertical circle. Find the ratio of kinetic energy at lowermost, okay? This is a A and this is a B I am taking, okay? Find the ratio of kinetic energy at the lowest point. That is a point A. and the uppermost point, okay, kinetic energy at point B. Very simple question. Yes, this is related to the vertical circular motion. In order to complete the vertical circular motion, what is the minimum condition? Okay, the velocity should be here. What is that one, beta? Root 5 gr, right? And the velocity here is what? Root 3 gr, okay? And the velocity here is what? Under root of gr it is. Yes? There is a one trick to remember. Remember the odd number. That is, you go 1, 3 and 5. Okay? Yes, better. So as everyone know the kinetic energy formula, that is half mv square. What is the velocity? Root 5 gr whole square. And here half mv square. What is the velocity? Root gr whole square. This one get cancelled. So finally 5 gr by gr. This get cancelled. Final answer is 5:1. Okay, so after seeing this question, I think you feel happy, right? Because you can do it this one. Very simple question, right? If you don't know the values of this one, this, okay, this and this, khatam. Okay, you can't do then. Okay, right, beta. So 5:1 is the final answer, okay? Yes, so let us move toward the next question, beta, okay? Yes. Okay, now, in a given circuit, find the best suitable value of R. Very simple question. This is from current electricity chapter, okay? Yes. Actually, the live is going in a multiple channel beta, okay? So that's why we are taking in a English. Okay, fine. So now see here beta. Here the current in ammeter, it is showing 0.9, okay? The current it is showing here as the flowing here is 0.3, okay? So we have to find out the R value. As everyone know that in parallel connection, what remains constant? Voltage remains constant, right? So let the current flowing across here is I1 and let it be the I2, okay? Now, what do you get beta? So let us calculate the voltage, okay? V is equal to IR, right? V is equal to I. So 3/10 into, it's a 20, right? So this one get cancelled. So finally 6 volt we got it, right? The same voltage will be dropped here, okay? Yes. V is equal to IR. 6 is equal to IR. I1 into 15, right? So I1 is equal to 6/15, okay? 3 to the 3 5 So finally what you got beta? 0.4. What is the current flowing across this wire? It is what? 0.4 amperes, okay? Now observe here, okay? So almost you got the answer, right? Yes. Now see here beta. 0.3 is going here and the 0.4 is going here, right? What is the final current should move from here? 0.4 plus 0.3, it is a 0.7, okay? 0.8, 0.2. What is the 0.2 ampere will be flowing from here, right? So adding this all, you'll get what? 0.9 only, okay? Yes, so we can calculate the value of the resistance now, okay? Now, to calculate this one, V is equal to IR, right? Voltage is what? We got a 6. IR, 0.2 into R. So for 0.2, we can write it as a 2/10, right? So finally 2 3s are. So finally R value you got as a 30 ohms, okay? I think most of the students put the correct option for this one. Yes? Yes, better. Okay. Yes, better. So let us move toward the next question, okay? Electric field in a region, okay? He given electric field in a vector, right? So which is along x, y and z axis, okay? Find the flux passing through the surface area 30 meters square, which is YZ plane, okay? Observe carefully. Okay, see here. We have to find out the flux, okay? The surface is in what? YZ plane, okay? So now see here. This is a x and this is a y and this is a z, right? So he given like this, right? Okay. This is along a YZ plane, okay? So by using a right hand thumb rule, we can calculate the direction. The direction will be along x-axis only, right? The direction of the area will be along x-axis because see here, flux is what? It is a dot product, right? Everyone know. Electric field into area, okay? Now, the electric field and, so along the x-axis only we have to consider here, okay? So x-axis, along x-axis, the electric field you have as a 6, okay? And the area is what? 30, okay? 6 is a 18, okay? So finally, the flux, what you got, beta? 180, okay? This is also a very simple question. So most of the student, I think it went wrong for you, okay? Because he given this value and he mentioned yz, something you have done here, okay? The main thing here you have to remember is, it is a dot product, okay? It is a dot product, okay? In dot product, all the dot product numericals will be in a straight line, okay? So you have to observe that one. Sure. So let us move toward the next question now. A rod of length 2 meters moving with velocity, okay? The length of the rod he given as a 2 meters. It is moving with a velocity of 2 millimeter per second along a positive x-axis, okay? And the magnetic field 2 Tesla along the negative. So negative z-axis means, so I am taking it as a inverse, okay? Now, so the magnetic field he given as a 2 Tesla, okay? Find the EMF induced in the rod when a rod is moving in a magnetic field. Direct formula based question you got here, right? Yes or no? So I think you remember this formula, okay? Yes, what is the formula, beta? It is the induced EMF formula is what? So V bar dot B bar, okay, dot L bar, yes? V bar cross B bar, okay? So here you have to do the cross product, and whatever the direction you'll get, okay, with that direction you have to do the dot product, beta, okay? Yes, chalo. So finally, here all are perpendicular to each other. Directly we can substitute the values, okay? Velocity 2 millimeter, okay? 2 milli, 10 power minus 3, right? The magnetic field he given as a 2, and the length he given as a 2, okay? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So 8 into 10 power minus 3 volt, okay? It means 8 millivolts we can write, yes? Yes, beta. So 8 millivolt. This is also a formula based question, okay? So whatever the question till now we have solved, all are the formula based, right? Yes, chalo. So let us move toward the next question. In a simple pendulum of length 10 meters, string is initially kept horizontal, okay? So it was kept horizontal and the bob is released, okay? So from here it is released. 10% of energy is lost till the bob reaches the lowest most position, okay? 10% of energy is lost here, okay? When it reaches this point, that may be due to the air friction, yes? Yes, so due to the air it has been lost. It means what? 90% of the energy is present here, right? As or no, the 90% of the energy has been converted into the kinetic energy, yes? Yes or no? So initially it has a potential energy, right? 90% of the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy when it is reaching here, right? Then find the speed of the bob at lowermost position. So you have to find out the speed here, okay? 90% of the potential energy has been converted into the kinetic energy, right? So kinetic energy formula is half mv square, okay? M get cancelled, 90%. So we can write it as a 90 by 100, okay? G value I'm taking as a 10, okay? The length of the string he given as a 10 meter, right? The length he given as a 10, okay? So 1 by 2 into v square, okay? This 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 get cancelled. So finally send this to here. What do you get? 180. 180 equal to v square. V is equal to root 180. For this one we can write it as a root 36 into 5, right? So 6 root 5 we can write. 6 root 5 is a final answer, okay? 6 root 5 meter per second is the final answer. Option B is the final answer, beta, okay? Yes, chalo. So let us move toward the next question. The intensity at each slit are equal for a YDSC. In a YDSC experiment, as everyone know that the intensity is same he given. Okay, as everyone know that we get here as a maximum intensity. What we get? 4 I naught, yes? And its maximum intensity, I max, is what? This one only, na? I max is 4 I naught, okay? At a central maxima, if I is the intensity for the phase difference, 7 pi by 2 somewhere, okay, it's somewhere, you have a phase difference of 7 pi by 2 between the two waves at screen, then find I by I max, okay? As everyone know that, so many numericals you have solved on this one, right? So when the intensities are same, what is the net intensity we get? Okay, what do we get, beta? 4 I naught a cos square delta pi by 2. Yes, delta pi by 2. Yes, this is the formula. You have learned so many times, right? You have learned this one and you have solved so many numerical based on this formula, right? The same question you got here again. For the 4 I naught, you can write it as a I max. Yes, so this is a I. Okay, cos square, so phase difference, so what he given? 7 pi by 2, okay? So finally it become what? 7 pi by 4, okay? 7 pi by 4 becomes what? It is a 315 degree, right? It is what? 315, yes? 315 degrees, okay? So for this one, we can write it as a cos 360 minus 45, yes? We can write. No. What he is asking, I by I max, right? So send this I max here then. I by I max. Okay. Cos 360 minus theta, cos theta only. Okay. Cos 45, what you get? 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 whole square is what? 1 by 2. So final answer is I by I max is what, beta? It is a 1 by 2. Okay. Option A is the correct answer. So how many of you got this one correct? Okay. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, fine. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. An electromagnetic wave has a electric field. He given the electric field, okay? Where x and t are in SI units, okay? The maximum magnetic field he was asking. We know the relationship between electric field and the magnetic field, yes? What is the maximum electric field? Magnetic field is the what, beta? E naught by C, yes? The E naught value, okay, so this is the maximum electric field, right? 9.6 by C value, speed of light, everyone know. 3 into 10 power 8. So 3 3s are 3 2s are, okay? So finally 3.2 into 10 power minus 8 we got, okay? Very simple question, direct formula based question from an electromagnetic wave you got, right? 3.2 into 10 power minus 8. A simple formula based question you got, okay? Yes. Okay, right. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. A planet at distance smaller from a sun, okay, takes 200 days to complete one revolution, okay. So he given R1 as a R, okay, and the time he given as a 200 days, okay, time period around the sun. What will be the time period for a planet at a distance? So R2 value he given as a R by 4. Okay, from the sun. So he is asking the T2 value, okay. This is the question from gravitation, yes, Kepler's law. Topic is a Kepler's law. As everyone know that from a Kepler's third law, T square is directly proportional to R cube, yes, correct. So finally, so we can write it as a like this, na? T is proportional to R power 3 by 2 we can write, yes. We can write, okay. So finally what you get, beta? T2 by T1 is equal to R2 by R1 whole power 3 by 2. Yes, correct. Chalo. So T2 by T1 value he given as a 200, okay. R2 he given as a R by 4, okay. It means R by 4, R1 by 4 only, na? So here is a R1, okay. So here is a 3 by 2, yes. This one get cancelled, okay. So finally T2 by 200 is equal to what you get, beta? 1 by 4, okay. For this one, we can write it as a 2 square, right? The square and this one get cancelled, right? So finally, what you get, beta? 1 by 2 whole cube you get, okay. Send this one here, beta. That's it, okay. 1 by 2 cube, it is what? 2 cube is what? It is 8 only, na? Yes. So finally, T2 value is what? 200 by 8, okay. 4 2s are 4 5s are, okay. 225s are, okay. So finally, it is a 25 days is the correct answer, beta. 25 days is the correct answer, okay. Is it clear for everyone? Okay. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. In the circuit below, the charge on 6 microfarad when A and B are shorted. Okay, when A and B are shorted. Okay. So this is a question you got. After seeing the question, okay, so many of the students may leave this one. Okay, sir, because this is the combination of resistance and the capacitance. Okay, to solve this one, we need some idea, right? So actually, it doesn't solve simply. Okay, so we have to think about this one, right? Here, at so in order to calculate the charge present on 6 microfarad, what we have to do? See here, we have to calculate the voltage first here, right? Okay. Now, so this is possible only in a steady state, right? At time t equal to infinite. Okay. The circuit diagram becomes like this. Okay. I'll show you. The circuit diagram at time t equal to infinite, it becomes like this. Okay. So like this. So this is the point B. Okay. So here you have a 3 ohm. Here you have a 6 ohms. Okay. This is a point A. Okay. Right. So finally it becomes like this, beta. Is it clear? Chalo. So here is a 9 volt. Okay. Now the current will be moving like this, like this, like this, and like this. Okay. Now. So here these two resistance are in series, right? So we can apply the V is equal to IR, Ohm's law. Yes. V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. Voltage. He given as a 9. I into resistance. These two are in series. 6 plus 3. It is a 9. This one get cancelled, right? So I equal to what you got, beta? 1 ampere you got. Yes? Correct. 1 ampere current is flowing like this. Yes? What is the voltage drop here? Okay. V equal to IR. 1 into 6. So finally it is a 6 volt. Yes? Now observe carefully. This 6 microfarad capacitor and this one both are in parallel, right? The potential drop, okay, the potential drop will be equal. Okay, the potential drop will be here. Okay, in parallel connection, potential will be same, na beta? Okay. Okay. Right. Now, so actually the current is flowing like this, right? Like this it was moving. Okay. Now, so finally, as everyone know the capacitor formula, C is equal to Q by V. Q equal to, it is a CV. And the capacitor he given as a 6 microfarad. 6 into 10, okay, 10 power minus 6, okay. And the voltage we got as a 6 volt, okay. 6 is a 36. 36 microcoulomb we can write, right? Because 10 power minus 6 is what? Micro. Okay. Okay, so there are no options. So finally, the charge present, okay, in this capacitor is 36 microcoulomb. Okay. Yes. Okay, beta. Right. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Find current in 4 ohm resistance. Okay. After seeing this diagram, so if you are perfect in combination of resistor or combination of capacitor, definitely you will get one question from this topic, beta. Okay. Yes. So then you can solve this one very easily. Very easily you can solve. Okay. So what he is asking, find the current. Okay. At a 4 ohm resistance. So here also you can find out. Okay. Yes. Now see here, beta. These two are in what? Parallel connection, right? So in parallel connection, what we do? And here resistance are same, right? If the resistance are same, we can use the trick. What is the effective resistance we get? R by N. R by N. Okay, it is a 4 by 2. Becomes what? 4 by 2 becomes a 2. So finally this complete resistance becomes what? 2. And this is what? 2 here. Okay. Here you have a 1. Okay. Right. So finally this is what? 10 volt. Okay. Yes. Now these three are in series connection. Okay. In series, directly addition. What do you get, beta? 4 plus 1, 5. Right. V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. Okay. From the Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Resistance. What you got? 5, na? 5 to the. So finally current you got is 2 ampere. 2 ampere current is flowing inside the circuit. Yes, 2 ampere current is flowing inside the circuit. Like this it is flowing till here, no problem. Okay. Till here it is a 2 amperes only, right? Observe carefully. Resistors are same. Okay. Then current will be equally divided. Yes. If the resistance are same, then the current will move equally. Okay. Equally divided. Okay. So finally 1 ampere goes from here and the 1 ampere goes from here. Beta. Okay. Yes. So finally what is the current? In 4 ohm resistant, final answer is what? 1 ampere is a final answer. Okay. Yes. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Two particles X and Y have same charge. Okay. X and Y having a same charge. Okay. Are accelerated through same potential. The potential is also same. Okay. And enters a uniform magnetic field perpendicular to it. Okay, the magnetic field is also same here. And perform circular motion in a radius R1 and R2. So here is R1 and here is R2. Okay. Then the ratio of their respective masses. Let the mass of this one is M1 and this be the M2. Okay. Just cross check. Just cross check with the relationship between radius and mass. Radius and mass. Okay. Yes, better. So as everyone know that when a charged particle is moving in a magnetic field, what is the radius? Okay, what is the radius we get here? Radius of the circle. When a charge is moving in a circular path. Okay, this is a formula you have to remember, beta. What is that one? mv by bq. Okay, this is what momentum, right? So here we require the potential, right? First of all, tell me relationship between kinetic energy and the momentum. What is it, beta? Under root of 2mk. Yes, correct. So this is a bq. Okay. Now here we require the potential, right? So in place of kinetic energy, write down the ev. Okay, write down the ev. Okay, in electron volt. Is it clear, beta? Is it clear? Now observe carefully. Here we have a potential. Yes, observe carefully. Potential is same, magnetic field is same, charge is same. Potential is same, magnetic field is same, and the charge is same. Okay. Now, what is the relationship we got? The R is directly proportional to root m we got. Yes, khatam. Okay. What do you get, beta? R1 by R2 whole square is equal to M1 by M2. Am I right? Squaring on both sides. Khatam. So finally M1 by M2 equal to what we got, beta? R1 by R2 whole square. Is it clear? R1 by R2 whole square. Option A is the final answer. Okay, relationship based question he asked you. Okay, yes. So let us move toward the next question now. Two rods of same material. Okay, so I'm taking as a B. Two rods of same material. It means it has a same Young's modulus, right? Because this question belongs to the Young's modulus. Okay. And same volume. The volume is also same. Okay. With the ratio of the radius are different. It means he given as a R1 by R2 as a 2 by 1. Okay. And produces the same extension. The elongation is same in both ways. Okay. The forces are different. F1 and here is the F2. Yes. Then find F1 by F2. F1 by F2 you have to find out. Okay. Is it clear? Very simple question. This is also a simple question you got, right? Young's modulus. So you have to remember the Young's modulus formula. What is that one? F by A into delta L. Here is a delta L and here is a L you get, right? Yes or no? Now, observe carefully. Observe carefully. Here he given the radius. It means he given the area. And he given the delta L, they are same only, no problem. And the Young's modulus is also same, right? But he didn't mention about the length in any case. Okay. In the question, he didn't mention about the length. Just he mentioned that volumes are same. Then we have to remove this length. Okay. Convert this length into the volume. What do you get, beta? Multiplying and dividing by area. Okay. It becomes what? Volume now. Okay. So F into volume by A square into delta L. Is it clear? Okay, this is a Young's modulus formula in terms of volume. Clear? Now, okay, here everything is same except radius and the force, no? Radius and the force. So radius you have here, force you have here, right? As or no? So finally what we can write, beta? So if you send this one here, observe carefully. So here it is clearly from this one, we come to know that the force is directly proportional to area square, right? Then what you get? F1 by F2 is equal to, okay, here what you get, beta? Pi r square, na? R1 square, R1 by R2 whole square we can write. So here is one more square you have. So finally R1 by R2 whole power 4 you got. R1 by R2 he given in the question, that is a 2:1, yes? 2 by 1 whole power 4, that is a 16:1. F1 by F2, what you got? 16:1 is a final answer, beta. 16:1 is a final answer, 16:1. Okay, option A is the correct answer. Okay, is it clear? Chalo, so let us move toward the next question now. A bob of mass 900 gram, okay, mass he given as a 900. Convert into the kg, 10 power minus 3 kg, yes? Of length he given as a 1 meter, okay, is released from horizontal. Acha, okay. Okay, it is released from a horizontal. Find the tension at its lowest point if it moves at a 10 revolution per minute. What he given? See here, you have to find out the tension when it reaches here. Okay. So when it reaches here, the tension everyone know, right? So this is the tension is in upward direction and the gravity is pulling in a downward direction, right? In addition to this one, he given some data for us. Okay. So actually this is what? Which data? It is a frequency he given. We can convert into the angular frequency. Okay. Angular velocity. Angular velocity. What's the angular velocity formula? 2 pi f. Yes or no? How many revolution it is completing? 10 revolution it is completing. Yes. 2 pi by per minute he mentioned. 60. This one get cancelled. 2 3s are. Yes. So pi by 3. This is a radian per second. Yes. Omega value we got here. Okay. This is a very simple conversion also. You can do this one. Okay. Pi by 3. Okay. And what do you get, beta? mr omega square. Yes. He is asking the tension when it reaches the lowest position. Okay. So here T is equal to, T is balanced with what? mg plus mr omega square. Okay. Now taking m as a common, g plus r omega square. Yes. Mass he given as a 900 into 10 power minus 3. Yes. And the g value he given as a 9.8. Yes. 9.8 plus r value, the radius is what? 1 meter he given. Omega square, pi by 3 whole square. So what do you get? Pi square by 9 you will get, right? Correct. Now this 20, okay. From here 2 zeros get cancelled. What is left? 9 into 10 power minus 1 is left, right? So everyone know na pi square value is what? Approximately we get a 9.8 only, na? 9.8 here, 9.8 here. Taking the 9.8 as a common. 9.8 I am taking as a common. 1 plus 1 by 9 is left, right? So finally, tension, what you got? 9 into 10 power minus 1 into, okay, here is a 9.8 into, what you get here? 9 plus 1, 10 by 9, right? 10 by 9, okay, this 9 get cancelled. Okay, here 1 0, this 1 0 get cancelled. So finally, the tension at a lowermost position you got as a 9.8 Newton. It is there. 9.8 Newton. Option A is the correct answer. Okay, option A is the correct answer. Chalo, so let us move toward the next question now. Find the output Y of the following logic gate. Logic gate it is, okay. Logic gates, okay. See here, beta, all the logic gate numericals are very simple, right? So just practice all the logic gate numericals, okay. Yes, so in each and every shift we got a logic gate numericals, right? Yes. Now See here, the A is going like this. So see here, I will tell you the trick how to solve these numericals. When you observe the logic gate numericals, so identify this one. This is an AND gate. In AND gate, what we have to do? Okay, what is the output we get? Multiplication. A into B, na? So just write down the multiplication there. Okay, this is also AND, doing the multiplication. Okay, this is what OR gate. In OR gate, what we do? We do the plus. A plus B, we get a output, right? Correct. Now, the A is going like this. Okay, it has been reached here. Now the B is going like this, and the B is going like this. Okay, it has been reached here. Okay, now the A is also going like this, right? So this is what NOT gate. So what you get here? A bar. Am I right? Now what this gate indicates? Multiplication. So we have to do the multiplication. What do we get, beta? A bar into B we get. Yes. So what we get here? A into B. Yes. Now this is going till here and this is moving till here, right? So the final Y value, what you get? Okay, just doing the addition, right? A into B plus A bar into B. This is the final answer, beta. It is there. A into B plus A bar into, yes, it is there. It is there. It is there. Option A is the correct answer. Okay. Yes, very easy. Okay, right. So let us move toward the next question now. A particle starts oscillation from origin about x-axis with period of oscillation. Okay, so the time period of a particle performing SHM, he given as a 6 seconds. Okay, and amplitude A. If time taken by a particle to reach x equal to A to x equal to root 3A by 2. Okay, for the first time is tau. Okay, then value of 6 tau. Okay, we have to calculate the tau first. Next, multiply with 6, you will get a final answer. Okay, now this is a very simple question, right? So a particle is performing SHM. Okay, from where it is starting? It is starting from here, right? Okay, so where it went? It went till root 3A by 2. Yes? Yes or no? Yes, correct. So there is a one trick to solve this type of numericals. Yes? When a particle is moving in this direction, the displacement, what we get? A cos theta. A cos theta we get, right? Yes, sir. A cos omega t. A cos omega t. If a phase is present, A cos omega t plus pi you get. Okay? Is it clear? Is it clear? Chalo. Now, see here, you are getting a cos theta, right? Now, in cos, when we get this root 3 by 2, in cos, when we get this root 3 by 2, in a 30 degrees only, no? Okay, so from here to here, the angle it made is what? 30 degree. Okay, it made what? 30 degree. Is it clear? Now observe carefully. For 360 degrees, to complete one oscillation, it takes the 360 degree. For 360 degrees, it is taking 6 seconds of time. Okay. For 30 degrees, how much time it will take? Okay. Unitary method. This is a very easy, beautiful trick to solve this type of questions. Okay. What do you get? T is equal, what do you get, beta? 6 into 30 by 360. Yes, this 0 get cancelled. 6 6 are 3 2 are. So finally, in half second, it will reach from here to here. Okay. So we got the tau value. Yes, half second. Okay. Now what he is asking? Then the value of 6 tau. The time. Then the value of 6 into tau. Okay. 6 into 1 by 2. So 3. Finally, the 3 seconds is a final answer. Okay. 3 seconds is the final answer. Is it clear for everyone? Very simple, na? Chalo. Let us move toward the next question. Okay. The voltage and current for an AC source. Okay. This is a question you got from a alternating current. Okay. Voltage he given and the current also he given. Current given in a milli. Observe carefully. Calculate the average power loss. Average power What is the formula? IRMS. Okay. Power equal to voltage into current. Na? VRMS IRMS into cos pi. Yes. VRMS formula V naught by root 2. IRMS I naught by root 2. Okay, into cos pi. Am I right? Yes. V naught value 100 by root 2. Okay, I naught value 100 by root 2. He given in a milli na 10 power minus 3 you'll get. Yes. Cos the phase he given as a pi by 3. Pi by 3. Okay. What you get? 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros cancelled. Okay. 10 by 2. Yes. 10 by 2. It is a 5 na? 10 by 2 is a 5. Okay. So finally, the average power you got as a 5 into cos 60 degrees. It is a root 3 by 2. Cos 60, 1 by 2. Cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. Finally, 2.5 watts is a average power you got. Is it clear? Is it clear for everyone? Okay. Yes, beta. Let us move toward the next question now. A setup having concave mirror, okay. So we are taking as a concave mirror now. Okay, concave na? Concave. So this is a concave mirror. Forms a virtual magnified image m equal to he given as a 2 value. Okay. Now, this is the focal length. When we get a magnified image, beta, when object is placed here, then only we get na? Yes. The separation between the image and object is 15 centimeter he given. Okay. 15 centimeters. So from here to here he given as a 15 centimeter. As everyone know that from here to here it is a u. This becomes what? 15 minus u. Correct? Find the focal length of the mirror. So you have to find out the f value. Okay. Now v value is what? 15 minus u, right? U value u only. No problem. Okay. What is the given data? Magnification. So magnification formula is what? Minus v by u it is. Correct? Minus. Okay. Minus v value is what? 15 minus u, right? 15 minus u. Okay. Upon u value. U value is what? So of course we get a negative only na? Minus u. Okay. M value he given as a 2. This one get cancelled. 15 minus u by u. 2u is equal to 15 minus u. Okay. So finally, what you got, beta? 3u is equal to what? 15. 3 5 u value you got as a 5. Yes. Then v value become what? 10. Yes. V value become what? 10 only. Yes. Correct. V value become what? 10. Okay. We have to calculate the focal length now. Okay. What's the formula? Mirror formula. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Okay. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v value. We get a plus only. Na? U value. We get a minus. Okay. So what do you get? Minus 5. Okay. Minus 5. Okay. Minus 5. Okay. Multiplying with 2 by 2. What do you get? LCM is what? 10. Okay. On the top you get what? Minus 1. So 1 by f. F equal to what you got, beta? Minus 10 centimeter. Okay. F value. Yes. For the concave mirror, focal length you'll get in a negative only, right? So we got the answer. Okay. We got the focal length. Yes. Okay. Chalo beta. So let us move toward the next question. Two radiation of wavelength 300 nanometer and 500 nanometer. Wavelengths he given 300 nanometer and the lambda 2 also 500 nanometer he given. Okay. Are emitted from a two identical source of power 25 watts. Okay. Find the ratio of number of photons emitted per second from each source. Okay. Now beta, see here, as everyone know that the energy of a wave, is what? H mu only, right? This is for one photon. For n photons, n into h mu. Yes? Okay, per unit time also we can take. Okay, so n value, what you get? E by h mu. Okay, This is what C by lambda, right? So lambda goes up. E into lambda by hc you got, okay? Number of photon released per second. Okay, n value. Okay, what is the relationship you got in between the n and lambda? N is directly proportional to lambda you got, right? So what he is asking? N1 by N2 only is asking, okay? What is the answer you get then? Lambda 1 by lambda 2. Lambda 1 is what? 300 nanometer, okay? Lambda 2 is 500. Final answer is 3 by 5. This is also a very simple question you got, right? Yes, beta. Chalo. So this is a very simple, na? So let us move toward the next question now. A uniform wire has a length L and radius smaller. Okay, so he given the diagram also. It is acted by a force F, okay? As shown, yes, it is shown, okay. The elongation is delta L, okay, let it be. Okay, if F and R both halved, okay, see here, the force is half, right? So F1 by 2. And the R2 also he given as a R2 by 2, right? This is the data he given, okay? Keeping L as a constant. Length is constant here, okay? The new elongation. So delta L2 we have to calculate, okay? For the delta L1 we have to write it as a delta L. Is it clear? This is the data he given, okay? Now, Young's modulus. So by observing this one, we come to know that Young's modulus formula we have to know. Okay. Just now we have solved a numerical from belongs to Young's modulus only, na? So again you got one question. Okay, what is the formula beta? Y is equal to F by A. Here is a change in length and here is the original length. Yes, correct. So what he mentioned, keeping length as a constant, right? So don't touch this one, okay? As everyone know that Young's modulus also always remains constant, right? Correct. Now, so this one, and this one. Yes. What is the relationship between these three? F is equal to A into delta L. Yes. So what do you get, beta? F2 by F1 is equal to A2 by A1 into delta L2 by delta L1. Am I right? F2 value he given as a F1 by 2. F1 by 2. Okay. So here what you get, beta? R2 by R1 whole square, na? Pi R square, na? Generally the area formula. Okay. Delta L2 by delta L1. Okay. This one get cancelled, right? R2 value. Sorry, here. R2 value he given as a R1 by 2, na? Okay. R1 by 2. Okay. Yes. So finally what you get, beta? 1 by 2 is equal to R2 value is what? 1 by 2. So R1 get cancelled. So finally what you get, beta? 1 by 2 whole square. Here is delta L2 by delta L1. So 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 4 into delta L2 by delta L1. 2 2s are, right? So send this one here then. Delta L2 equal to 2 delta L1 is a final answer. 2 delta L1 is a final answer, okay? 2 delta L1. 2 delta L. You see here, delta L1. In place of delta L1, you can write it as a delta L. Na? Delta L2 is equal to 2 delta L. This is the final answer, beta. Okay, is it clear for everyone? Chalo, let us move toward the next question now. Determine the work required to split a drop of radius capital R into 27 identical small drop. Okay, this is a bigger, and next we have made a like this 27, na? 27 small drops we have. Okay, the radius of this one is smaller and the radius of this one is capital R given. Okay, so many. I think everyone solved this type of numericals, right? This is a very common basic numerical. Yes, initial volume equal to the final volume. Okay, find the surface tension. We have to find out the surface. Okay, sorry. Determine the work done. So we have to find the work here. Okay. Yes, we have to find the work here. Now, initial volume equal to what? Final volume. Here 4 by 3 pi capital R equal to pi capital R cube is equal to 27 times of 4 by 3 pi into small r cube. Okay. This one get cancelled. Capital R cube equal to 27 into small r cube, right? So for here, We can write it as a 3r, right? In place of small r, you can write it as a capital R by 3. Yes? Yes, you can write. Now, yes, beta. Yes, now. Okay, chalo. So, now see here, we have to calculate the external work done, right? As everyone know that external work done formula is what? Change in potential energy. That is the final minus initial, right? So the potential energy formula is what? Tension into surface area. Tension into surface area. Finally, so they become the smaller, na? What is surface area? 4 pi r square, right? How many you have? 27. Okay, surface tension into, okay, 27 into 4 pi, radius is what? Smaller, right? Smaller whole square, minus surface tension into, initially, 4 pi capital R square, 4 pi capital R square, okay? What is the common here? T into 4 pi is a common, na? 27 into smaller square, okay? Capital R by 3 whole square. What do you get, beta? R square by 9, na? Here is capital R square, okay? 9 3s are 27. 3r square minus r square. It's a 2r square. It is a 2r square. 2r square. Final answer is T into 4 to the 8. 8 pi r square is a work done by external. Okay. So if you add the soap bubble, then multiply with the 2, then you'll get an answer. Okay. Is it clear? Yes, beta. So finally it is there. Yes. 8 pi r square into t. 8 pi r square into t. Yes, it is there. Option A is the correct answer. Okay. Yes. Okay, so Bania, happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday, na? Yes, beta. Happy birthday. Okay, write the JEE Mains exam very well, okay? If you are attempting on the next day, okay? Yes, beta, so thank you so much. Okay, so we have finished the discussion of physics question paper, okay, of JEE Mains, which is held on 27th, 29th, right? So yesterday only, na? Yes, beta. So I hope you have written well and you have cross-checked with my solutions also. Okay. So thank you so much. Let us continue the next class. Okay. Bye.
Hi Shiva, how are you? Am I audible, my dear students? Please message me. Dhruv, Bhavya, Shivalinga, Sanju. Hello. Right, right. Thank you, thank you. So let's start without any further delay. The yesterday shift 2. Now here the first question is, how are you all, my dear students? Pavan, Bhavya, Dhruv, Sudhanshu. Right, great, great, great. Let's quickly look into the questions. Given set 1, 2, 3 and so on 50, one number is selected randomly from set. Find the probability that the number is a multiple of 4 or 6 or 7. Most interesting and interesting concept from permutation combination. So not just a probability, multiple of 4, multiple of 6, multiple of 7, right? So in such cases, what we will find, the probability is equal to, what is the experiment here? One number is selected out of, right, 50. So this is 50. Coming to favorable cases, n of e. What's happening? Multiple of 4. Either multiple of 4 or multiple of 6, multiple of 7. Which concept do we apply? Inclusion and exclusion principle, right? So that we can eliminate common numbers. We can eliminate the common repeated numbers. So that's the beautiful concept, inclusion and exclusion. So that what we will write, number of numbers which are multiple of 4, multiple of 6, multiple of 7 minus multiple of 4 and 6, multiple of 6 and 7, multiple of 4 and 7 plus multiple of 4, 4, 6 and 7. Right. How many multiples of 4? Just you observe multiples of 4. So 12 4 ja 48, right? So 4 times 1, 4 times 2, 8, 4 times 3, 12. So last one is a 48. So 12 4 ja, so that is just 12. Plus multiples of 6 again. So last one. So 6 table when you look at 6 8 are 48. Right, so here 8. Coming to 7, 7 7 jar 49. So last one 49. So 7 7 jar, you will get the 7 numbers. So multiples of 4 as well as 6 both. 4 and 6, so 24. Multiples of 24, 24. 2 jar 48. So 2 minus 6 and 7, 42. Intersection. So multiple of both 6 and 7. So LCM is a 42. So that is only one. Next, again 4 and 7, 28. So 28 again you would get 1. Correct? So this is 27, 27 minus 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4. So this is equal to 23. Right? So multiples of 4, 4 1 jar, 4 6 7. 12 4 jar 48. So 6 6 8 jar 48. Right. So next 7 7 jar 49. So 20 27 and 4 and 6 24. 24 2 times. So 24 and 24 times 2. So 48. So 2 and 6 and 7 42. So 42 times 1, there is only 142. Next, 4 and 7, 28 and 28 and 56. No 56. So these are the numbers. Now 4, 6, 7. So all three is not possible, right? So 24 into 7. So 24, 7. What is the LCM? 24 into 7. So 24 into 7. So that number will not be present. So this is the number 23. So we need to get, but 21, so some calculation mistake. So 4, number selected, find the property that the number is a multiple of 4, 6, 7. All right, so 4, so 4, 8, 12 and so on. Yes, not 12. Haha, so this is the wrong, right? 44, 48. Yes, 12 forja. 12 forja. So coming to 6. 6. So 20, 27. So 7 again. 49, 7, 7 2 ja 14. So 49, 7. So 27. 24. Achha. 24. So 48. 24 and 48. Achha. So there is this is coming out 23. Let us check this. Right? Okay. Now coming to the next one. So maybe that should be the 21. Somewhere it went wrong. Now the second question. So coming to the second question, area bounded by 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3 and 0 less than or equal to minimum of 2x plus 2 and x square plus 2 is A. So then what we need? 12A. So 12A. So what is the area? So minimum of y is equal to 2x plus 2, that is one curve. Y is equal to x square plus 2 is another curve. So let us check. X square plus 2 is the curve. It's a parabola, right? Upward parabola, which is meeting y-axis at 0, 2 when we put x is equal to 0. And y is equal to x plus 2 will also be like this, right? So this is what it is. Now, if you observe 0 to 3, we need to find this point of intersection. What is the point of intersection when we equate both? X square plus 2 is equal to 2x plus 2. 2 will get cancelled. This is 2. But we want 0 is from 0 to 3. X is from 0 to 3. So till 3. Till 3. Now you see, integral 0 to 2, a line is above than the curve, so that means the curve is smaller, that is the minimum we want, x square plus 2 dx. Afterwards 2 to 3, from 2 to 3, upper one is the curve, upper one is the line, right? So upper one is the line, upper one is the curve and the lower one is the line, but we want minimum, so then that is nothing but 2x plus 2 dx. So that's all. So drawing the curves, correct? Yes. 20, 27, yeah, 4. Right? Correct. 27, 23, 21, correct. So, let us take this answer. X cube by 3 plus 2x, 0 to 2, plus 2x square, that means x square, 2x, 2 to 3. So then what do you get? 8 by 3 plus 2 2s are 4 plus 9 minus 4 5 plus 2 times 3 minus 2 1. So that means 7 8 by 3, right? X cube by 3. So 2x. So 0 to 2. 0 to 2. 8 by 3 plus 9 11. So once you check this one, so this is 33 plus 8, 33 plus 8, 41 by 3. So 12 times we need to write. Right? So this is A. So we need 12 times A. So 12 times A. So 4 times 41. So that is 164. 164 is the right answer. Correct? Yes. So here we made a mistake here. So this is this once you check this value. This is what you will get the 21. This is 4. Okay. So just you check that one. Next, another a beautiful question every time from first day of trigonometry, most of the students generally neglect one interesting point. So what is that is interesting point? Root x square. So based on that, root x square is not x, it is a modulus of x because it is a positive square root. Based on that point in trigonometry, this question is given to us, right? So now here, integral pi by 6 to pi by 3, 1 minus sine 2x. Generally we write this is cos x minus sine x whole square under root dx. What do you get? Pi by 6 to pi by 3, as it is a square root and the square magnitude of cos x minus sine x dx. But now we need to remove this modulus, right? We need to remove this modulus. In order to remove modulus, we must know whether expression inside modulus is a positive or negative. Correct? So for that, let us take our graph, sin x graph. This is sin x graph and this is a cos x graph. Both are equal at pi by 2. Right. So our value is a lower limit is a pi by 6. So before pi by 4. So till pi by 4 cos x is greater. Afterwards sin x is greater. So when we remove, we will get the two intervals. Pi by 6 to pi by 4 cos x is greater than sin x. So this is cos x minus sin x dx. Afterwards pi by 4 to pi by 3. So 45 to 60 degrees sin x is greater. So this is a minus of. So minus of means sin x minus cos x dx. This is the important step. So it's based on root x square. Root x square is not x. It's a modulus of x since we take positive square root. Correct? So that's the point here. So and cos x minus sin x, which is greater. Cos x is greater till pi by 4. Afterwards sin x is greater, right, till 3 pi by 4. So that's the reason we need to split this pi by 6 to pi by 3 into two intervals. So that's what we have written. So now this is equal to integral cos x sin x minus plus cos x, it will become limits pi by 6 to pi by 4 plus integral sin x. Integral sin x is minus cos x. It is a minus. It is minus cos x minus sin x. Limits pi by 4 to pi by 3. So this is what it is. Just you apply sin pi by 4, 1 by root 2 minus pi by 6, 1 by 2. Cos pi by 4, 1 by root 2 cos x, cos pi by 6 minus root 3 by 2. Minus upper limit cos pi by 3, 1 by 2 minus of minus plus cos pi by 4, 1 by root 2. Minus sin pi by 3, root 3 by 2 minus of minus plus sin pi by 4, 1 by root 2. Right. So just you simplify 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 3 times, right, root 2, 3 by root 2. Next, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 1, that is minus 1. Next, what we have? Minus root 3 by 2, minus root 3. So minus root 3, minus root 3. Okay, so 1 by root 2, 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 4 times 1 by root 2. So that means 2 root 2 minus 1 minus minus root 3 is the answer. 2 root 2 minus root 3 minus 1. So it is based on root x square, right? Right. So tomorrow, Civilinga, tomorrow we'll get the 30th shifts, right? Hi, Pavan, Shashank, 31st shift tomorrow will be easy, sir. Yes. Let us take it is easy, so easy tomorrow, right? All the best for all the tomorrow, right? Who are giving this JEE exam, right? Fine. Very good, Bhavya. Right? Chauhan. Hi, Chauhan. Oh, really get lost. What, Dhruva? So, next point. Reminder. So, this is completely, if you are more aware about the points like a binomial theorem, when we applied reminder one, it would be, right, more easy. So, just without pen and paper, we can write how it is. You look at here. This is 64, my dear students. 64, I can write 64 power, whatever, 32 into 32. So, right, 32 into 32, a power m whole power n. Divided by 9. So, 9, multiples of 9. So, multiples of 9 which are close to 64. Right? Great, Nana. Great, Chauhan. So, now this is 64. Shall I write 63 plus 1? 63 plus 1 power 32 times 32. That's all. 63. Why 63? So, it's a multiple of 9. 9 7s are 63. I have written 63 plus 1. My dear student, just once recollect binomial theorem expansion. When you expand binomial theorem, except the last term, every term will contain 63. So that means 63 times some k plus 1 it would be. Correct? Do you understand? This whole part is a 63 power 32 into 32 till 63 power 1 we would get. Right? So 63 will be common except last. All terms except the last term. So I can write 63 times k. So when it is divided by 9, so this is multiple of 9. So plus 1. So what is the remainder? Remainder is 1. So without pen and paper directly we can write. Right? Next. Next beautiful question. Cos of 2 sin inverse of x is equal to 1 by 9 where x is greater than 0. Let us understand that key points and this quadratic equation given. So cos 2 sin square x which is equal to 1 by 9. Observe, cos we need to remove, but 2 is inside, right? So 2 is inside. 2 is inside, but this is a cos inverse of x. It is not just cos of sin inverse of x. I could have changed it as a pi by 2 minus x, but 2 is involved inside. So let us apply cos 2 theta formula. Since it is 2 sin inverse of x is inside, it's a better to write 1 minus 2 sin square, because 5 different forms we have for the cos 2 theta. Right? The most useful, most repeated form from trigonometry. So cos 2 theta is 1 minus 2 sin square x. When we apply 1 minus 2 sin square sin inverse of x. Right? Here x is, theta is sin inverse of x. Which is equal to 1 by 9. So 1 minus 1 by 9 is equal to 2 times sine. Once look at all of you here, sine of sin inverse of x power 2. So what I can write, this is 8 by 9 which is 2 times x square. So this will be 8. So 4 times, so x square is equal to plus x square is equal to 4 by 9 and x is equal to plus or minus 2 by 3. But it is given x is greater than 0, right? X is greater than 0. So then what is x? 2 by 3 is x. 2 by 3 is x. So m is 2 and n is 3, right? So coming to the equation, 2x square minus 3x minus m. What is m? M is equal to 2, right? N is equal to 3 plus 3, which is equal to 0. So 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Get the factors. 2 1s are 2. 2 plus 1 3. Direct factors. 2x minus 1, x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is 1 by 2 or x is equal to 1. But alpha is greater than beta. So that is alpha is 1, beta is 1 by 2. Just check where it satisfies. So 5 plus 4. So this is 5 plus 4 is equal to 19. Option B satisfies. Right? Very good. Very good. Aman. Great. Chauhan, great, Nana. Right. Very good. Very good. Prajwal. Yes, Prajwal. Yes, they will start. 11th annual marathon will be started very soon. Okay, Prajwal? Right. Next, coming to the next point. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe many of you might have done the similar question in our board examination, in our NCRT. Right? Yes, Rahul? Right, again B. Let us check it. The previous question or this question, Aman? Dhruva. See, minimum number of elements added to make it equivalence relation. So relation is equal to, it must contain 1, 3, 1, 2. But when we are making equivalence relation, it must be first reflexive. When it is reflexive, it must contain all identical elements. So 1, 1, 2, 2, identical ordered pairs. So it must contain 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So these are 4 elements. But we have to make it symmetric also. Right? So symmetric also. When it is a symmetric, 1, 3 is there, 3, 1 must be there. So then 2, 1 must be there. Right? Yes, it is symmetric. But now we need to check a transitive. So transitive means AB, BC, AC. Right? So let us check. 1, 3. Any ordered pair starting with 3? Yes, 2 are there. 3, 1. So 1, 3. Again, same thing. 1, 3, 3, 1. 1, comma 1 it is there. 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 1. Right? Now let us check. 3, 1. 1, 2. 3, 1, 1, 2. So 3, 2 must be there, but 3, 2 is not present. So it is not transitive. So in order to make it transitive, we must have 3, 2. So when it is a 3, 2, it must be symmetric too. Right? So it must contain 2, 3 also in order to make it symmetric. Right? So that's all. 3, 2. 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 is present. So 3, 2, any 3, 2, 2, 1. So 3, 1 is already present. So because of that, we have written 3, 2. Right? So these are the minimum number of elements. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. Right? So I think many of you might have done this even in a board preparation. Right? Great. Next question, next beautiful logical question. Alpha, beta are the roots of the equation x square minus root 6x plus 3. But the last 4 sessions I have been waiting for such question. So this time we got it. So x square minus root 2x, root 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. Right? So what is this x square minus root 6x plus 3? Many times we discuss when we have higher powers, it is a better to, and we are getting complex roots. So you observe here, b square is a 6 and 4 3s are 12. So that means a complex roots we will get. So when we are getting complex roots and such a big powers, 99, 98, better to go with either Euler form or polar form. Right? Euler form or polar form. So that could help us to simplify it. Right? Very good. Now, let us check the values here. X is equal to minus root 6 minus b. So root 6 plus or minus under root b square. B square is 6 minus 12. So again 6 minus root 6. You can write root 6 times I by 2a. So 2. So that means root 6 times 1 plus or minus I by 2. By 2. Correct? Yeah. So we can cancel out 1 root 2 since root 6 is a root 2 times root 3. So what I can write, root 3 times 1 by 2 plus or minus I by 2. It's your choice whether you write it in terms of cis or. So root 3 cis you can write 1 by 2, 1 by root 2. Actually this is 1 by root 2. Cis pi by 4, or what you can write, root 3 times e power minus I pi by 4. So these two forms will simplify our calculation. Okay, you got it? So do you understand, my dear students? So what do you say, Prajwal, Sudhanshu, Ram, right, Dhruv? Okay, cis pi by 4, my dear students. So how cis pi by 4? This is a cos 45 degrees, 1 by root 2. Sin 45 degrees, 1 by root 2. So cos 45 degrees plus sin 45 degrees. Correct? So that's the reason we write cis pi by 4. So fine. So beta is, imaginary part of beta is less than 0. So that's what they have written. So alpha is equal to root 3 times e power I pi by 4, and beta is root 3 times e power minus I pi by 4. So that's what the point is. Right? So but here this is a one value. This is equal to alpha. So beta is equal to root 3 times cis minus pi by 4. Plus or minus, no? Right. So here also plus or minus. Fine. Now let's move on to this given expression, alpha power 99 by beta plus beta power 98. So when we write alpha power 99 plus beta power 99 by beta. So observe, alpha power 99 plus beta power 99. So when we use the cis format, cis, so cos theta, right, cis of minus theta. So cis theta plus cis minus theta, what do you get? So 2 cos theta, right? If you subtract, you will get imaginary part. My dear students, cis theta means cos theta plus I sin theta. Cis minus theta is cos theta minus I sin theta. So I sin theta will get cancelled. So that's way what you will get, 3 power. So 3 power 99 by 2 times cis. So where sin will get cancelled, you will get only cos, that is 99 pi by 4. 99 pi by 4 in the numerator. What about denominator? So denominator will contain, so I will write like this. So beta is 1 minus I, 1 by root 2, root 3 times 1 minus I by root 2. This is what it is. Root 3 times 1 minus I by root 2. So that is beta, right? So that is beta. Fine. So this is, just you simplify this. 3 power 99 by 2 minus 1 by 2, which is 98 by 2. 98 by 2 is nothing but 49. Yes. So this will become root 2 will come to the numerator. This is 2 root 2, my dear students. Next, 99 pi by 4. What is 99 pi by 4? 99 pi by 4, when we reduce using reduction form, 98 we can write, right? 8. So 96 you can write. 96 pi plus 3 pi by 4. Am I right? Yes. So if you divide here, 4 1 jar, 4 2 jar. So 24 pi plus 3 pi by 4. This is what it is. Yes, when we apply cos for this, cos 99 pi by 4, which is equal to cos 2n pi plus theta, cos theta only, cos 3 pi by 4. Cos 3 pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2. Minus 1 by root 2. So times minus 1 by root 2. Minus 1 by root 2. So a plus ib we need to write. So root 3 has gone, 1 minus I, 1 minus I, 1 plus I. So this will become 2 and this is 1 plus I. Rationalization. So what I do? We rationalize. So when we rationalize, 2 got cancelled here, root 2 got cancelled. So then what do you get? So this is 3 power 49 minus 1 minus I. So n, 3 power n is 49. A and B you can write. Okay. So this is generally when you write alpha is equal to no. So if you use Euler form or polar form, cos theta plus I sin theta form, that could be very that could be manageable, right? Ram sir, please start the course of. I'm not aware, Nana, Ram. Santa Kumar, yeah, please. Euler form is nothing but this one, Nana. So actually what we will write, see, r times cos theta plus I sin theta, right? So this is expressed as r times cis theta, that what I have applied. We can also write cis theta as r times e power I theta. So e power I theta is is expressed as cos theta plus I sin theta, my dear students. This is called Euler form. EULER form. So these forms will help us to simplify the calculation. That's all, right? Okay, fine. Next, again classic question for competitive examination. Distance of 2, 4 from the line 2x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. So that means when we have a line, what do you get? So this is a line. So this is a line and there is a point. So there is a point. So what is the point here? So 2, 4. So distance from point to the line is always perpendicular distance. But here it is given, this is not, we don't want a perpendicular distance. So what do we want? So we want distance measured parallel to the line. Distance measured parallel to the line means we will take one more line. This is, and these two lines are parallel along this line. So this is nothing but root 3x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0, right? So we want this length. So this is P and PA, we don't want PA. So PA is not required. So what we want? PB is required. This is a parallel to the given line. So how to find this PB? So the distance PB, very simple. One of a classic application from straight lines. What is that classic application? Parametric form. Answer A, Dhruv? Let us see. Maybe it's correct. Hi, Nana Shashank. Hi. Right. Okay. I'm good, Iqbal. I'm good. So, PB. We will apply parametric form. So, what is the parametric form? What is the parametric form, my dear students? X1 plus R cos theta. Of course, plus R minus. Y1 plus R sin theta. So x1 is 2 plus R, that is unknown. That's what we are finding, PB. Cos theta. So cos theta, how do we find cos theta? So tan theta is equal to minus root 3. So what is the sin theta then? Or cos theta? Cos theta is equal to, so tan theta is minus root 3 means 60 degrees. So minus 60 degrees, 1 by 2. So 120 degrees since it is a negative, na? So sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. So this is what we have from the given line. Slope of the given line is the inclination of the given line is a theta, that is minus or 120 degrees. So cos theta is minus 1 by 2. Next, y1 is 4 plus r, that is nothing but PB, that what we would get, root 3 by 2. So this is a point B according to parametric form. So B lies on 2x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. We will substitute 2 2s are 4 minus r plus y, 4 plus root 3 r by 2 plus 2 is equal to 0. Right? 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10. So 10 is equal to 2 plus root 3 by 2 times r. Right? So then what do you get? R is equal to root 3 r. R is equal to 20. So 20 by 2 plus root 3. Right? So this is R. So R is nothing but our PB. So point of intersection where it is. Okay, 20 minus root 3. No, A is not correct. So it is a not 10. We are getting 20. So because of that by 2, once you check R, so y is equal to 4 plus, y is a 4 plus root 3 r by 2. So then 1 plus, sorry. Yeah. So this is the mistake. 1 minus this is. Yes, I think your answer is correct. Right? So somebody said, so this is 1 minus root 3 by 2 times r. So this is 2 minus root 3 times r by 2. So r is equal to 20 by 2 minus root 3. 20 by 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3 is coming out, not 2 plus root 3. So 4 minus 3, 1. So 20 times, so 2 plus root 3 also we can write by rationalization. Right? So then D is coming out. It's not a 10. Next, A1, A2 and so on are in geometric progression such that A1 is equal to 1 by 8. Every term is equal to arithmetic mean of its two successive terms. Arithmetic mean of two successive terms. So sequences and series, if you write or if you read properly, most of the cases we can easily do this question. Right? So here, if you observe what it is given, arithmetic mean of its two successive terms, they are in GP. For example, AR square. These are three consecutive terms. So A is equal to arithmetic mean of AR and AR square. So by 2. A will get cancelled. So 2 is equal to R plus R square. Meaning R square plus R minus 2 is equal to 0. Factors we would get directly because R plus 2, R minus 1. 2 and 2. So R is equal to minus 2 or R is equal to 1. When R is equal to 1, terms are equal. It is given R A1 is not equal to A2. So that's the reason R is equal to minus 2. Yes. Now what we need to find? S20 minus S18. Right? S20 minus S18. What is S20 minus S18? You logically observe first 18 terms added and 20 terms added and 18 terms subtracted. Just you will have, what do you have? S19 plus S20. So why to unnecessarily make all these things? So R times A times R power 18 this is. A times R power 19. So this is A times R power 18 and 1 plus R. 1 plus R. So A, what is A? 1 by 8. What is R? R is minus 2. So 2 power 18. So anyhow it is an even number. It is a positive value. So this is 1 minus 2. Just observe minus. And 8 is 2 power 3. So when it is a 2 power 3, 2 power 3 got cancelled. So how many times? 2 power 15 times. So minus 2 power 15. Right? Just if you read it and apply the things, it could be very easy. Right? Correct? Right. So next, P323. So this time, maybe those who are due for JEE next sessions. So observe in three-dimensional geometry, this time planes, complete planes is removed. So you would get questions, mostly questions from a DCs, DRS and straight lines only. Okay, so not more than that. So you have to take that advantage from vectors and 3D. Completely planes is removed. So here, how easy this question see. Angle QPR In triangle PQR, we want QPR, angle QPR. This is what we want. Just we need. Akash, all the best, my dear Akash. Right? Do well, believe yourself, do well. Okay? Correct. So this one, Santakumar, this one, you gave answer, right? Okay. Let us see. What is the formula? Angle means when you have a DCs or DRS, the formula is cos theta is equal to, do you remember? A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 under root A1 square B1 square plus C1 square under root A2 square B2 square plus C2 square. This is what it is. So but we need DCs. We need DCs or DRS. So DRS of PQ bar. DRS of PQ bar, what we want first. So PQ bar DRS means very simple. Just subtract 4 minus 3, 1. 6 minus 2, 4. 2 minus 3 minus 1. Now PR bar DRS. So DRS of PR bar. So R. So 7 minus 3, 4. 3 minus 2, 1. 2 minus 3 minus 1. This is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Just apply. Cos theta is equal to A1, A2. 4 plus 4 plus 1. By under root 16 plus 1 plus 1. 17 that is, right? 16 plus 18. 18. So root 18 into root 18. What do you get? 1 by 2. Acha. 8, 9, 1 by 2. So theta is equal to, cos theta is 1 by 2. Theta is cos theta 1 by 2. Theta is not 30 degrees, 60 degrees. It's not a sine, it's a cosine. Okay? Right. So now let's move on to the next one. Right. So when we have it only tomorrow exam, Akash, just don't do anything. Just go sleep early. Right? So have peace and believe yourself and write tomorrow's exam. No need to do anything today, since you have tomorrow exam, right? So still if you want to make it, so maybe some results you can make it. Right, next. Another important question, but we need to do carefully this question. Why? Because 8 identical books are kept into 4 identical selves. Some of you have a doubt here. Identical or different. Suppose if it is a different question in just one step, direct formula. Integral solutions formula can be applied. Right? So that means x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4. 4 shelves. So sum is equal to 8. Find the number of different ways this can be done. So kept in selves. Identical. Right? So one more thing should be there. We can keep any books, any number of books in a single shelf. So then what you will get, negative solution. So n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1 when it is a different selves. So that means 8 plus 3 11 c 3. So that is the right answer. But this is identical given. When it is identical given, we cannot apply this formula. When different selves are given, directly we can apply formula. So in this case, what we need to do, we need to count carefully the cases. No way. We need to count the cases. So how can easily count the cases? So what I can say, 3 boxes, 3 selves are empty. So when 3 selves are empty, so the identical selves 8, 0, 0, 0. So there is only one way, right? So sir, 3 ways, 4 selves are there. No, 4 ways. Why can't 4? So these are identical selves. So only one way. Right. So 2 selves are empty. Now let us take 2 selves are empty. Right? So 0, 0. We have 8. We need to keep these 8 into the 2 selves. So then we start with 1, 1, 7. Right? 0, 0 common. Just you increase the numbers here. 2, 5, 2, 6, 3, 5, 4, 4. Next 5. 5 you will get the 3. So already it is done. So these cases are also over. 4. Right? Next. Only 1. 1 is empty. 1 is empty. 1 is empty. 1 self is empty. Then what do you get? 0. We need to distribute. Okay. So how to distribute this? I will tell you one logic. 1, 1. 1, 1. Let us start with 1, comma 1. So this is 6. Okay. Now increase this one. Keep this 0 as it is and 1 as it is. And increase 2. So this will become 5. 1, 3, 4. 1, 4, 3. We can't write 1, 4, 3 because 1, 3, 4 already done. So that's what we can easily apply that. Now what we will do, we will make 2 2s. 2, 2, 4. 2, 2, 4, 8. Right? Now I increase 2, 3. This will be 3. That means 0, 2, 3, 3. Next 2, 4. If I increase 2, 4, already 2, 4 present. We can't make it. Right? 2, 5, it's already there. So that's why what I will do now. Now I need to go to 3. Here 3. So when I make 3, remaining 5. So remaining 5, 1, comma 4. That is also done. Right? So what is the other case? We can write 4, comma 4. If you write the 4, comma 4, that is 0, comma 0 it should be. We can't write it. Correct? So how many cases? 3, 4, 5. 5 cases. These are 5 cases. So for 9, 10 cases. Now, last one is no one is empty. No one is empty. We need to write very carefully. Like again, I follow the same logic. 1, 1, 1. So at least 1, 1, 1. Next, remaining 5. So let's make this is a 4 and 3 and 2. How it works? Let us see. If it is 4, so I will give the 2 here. 1, 1. 1, 1, 2, 4. Correct? Next. It is a 3. And here also I will give 3. Here what I will do, I will make 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. Next, if I give 2, here, this is 2, 2, 2. Right? Yes. Now, if I give 3, 3, so with 2 already happened, with 3, 3, I can write. So 8, na? 1, 1, 3, 3. So that is not done. Suppose if I write 4, already 4 is present. So the same way we need to write. So no other cases. No other cases. These are the 5. 5, 5, 10, 10, 14, 1. So 15 is the right answer. $15 is the right answer. Right? So, but this is a method what we need to write. So because we cannot write any direct formula. In such cases, we suggest don't do immediately. Such questions when we have a time, maybe in the middle or the end, we need to touch this question. Suppose like this is a different selves, immediately we can write like because it's a direct formula, right? So that's a management what we need to take, Akash. Okay. So as you have tomorrow exam. Next point. Next question is sequences and series. So many questions. So last year, number of questions we got from the binomial theorem. Last year, majority of the sessions we got a binomial theorem questions. Now this time sequences and series. So majority question, like 2 questions we are getting from sequences and series. So already we did 1 question previously. Now again we are doing 1 more question. ln, ln b, ln c are in AP. So that means 2 ln of b is equal to ln a plus ln c. So this means b square is equal to AC. Right? Okay. Next, again, this is 1 term, second term, and third term. Again in AP. So 2 times ln, I can write, apply this formula. ln of m by n and add this to ln of ln of ln of a, ln of b, ln a minus ln 2b plus ln 3c minus ln a, right? So ln a got cancelled. So what I would get 3c by 2b. I can cancel out ln, so that 4b square by 3c square, which is equal to 3c by 2b. 3c by 2b. So what I can write, we can write here bc power 3. Next 3 by 2, 3 by 8. So what we can write, so this is a 3 square, 3 cube by 2 cube, meaning b by c is equal to 3 by 2. B by c is equal to 3 by 2. So this is what it is. But they are asking a is to b is to c. We cannot get exactly ABC with the given information. We can find the ratio of these numbers. How we can simply write? Simple idea, my dear students. B by 3, which is equal to c by 2. This is what I could write here. Right. So when I write b by c here, this is b by c into b by c into b is equal to a. B by c is a 3 by 2. So 3b by 2 is equal to a. So what I can write, b by 2 is equal to a by 3. B by 2 is equal to a by 3. Right? But matching both, it's important thing. So here 2 is there, here 3 is there. So that's why what I will write, I will multiply by 3 here. So then a by 9, this is b by 6. Here also multiply by 2. So b by 6 by c by 4. So this is c by 4. So observe beautifully, we can understand this is a 964. 9 is to 6 is to 4. It's a simple question again. Again simple question, right? Right. Fine. Next one. Next question. Again, this is a polar form. Just now we discussed with a quadratic expression question. Now we got a polar question from polar form. What it is? Z is equal to 2 minus 2i tan 5 pi by 8. Observe, my dear students, in all cases, in all options, 5 by 8, 3 pi by 8 is given. Right? So what I will do, I will write 5 pi by 8 as pi minus 3 pi by 8. You see, 8 minus 3, 5. So pi minus 3 pi by 8. When we apply tan 5 pi by 8, which is equal to tan 180 minus theta. Tan 180 minus theta means minus tan theta. Not 180 plus 180 minus theta. Minus tan, this is. Then what we could write? 2, we can take common. 1 minus I times tan. So plus it will become sin 3 pi by 8. It is not in the polar form. So because what is the polar form? R times this theta. R times cos theta plus I sin theta. So I can write cos 3 theta common. So or otherwise you multiply by cos 3 theta. So that means 2 secant 3 pi by 8. This is cos 3 pi by 8 plus I sin 3 pi by 8. Right? Multiply and divide by cos 3 pi by 8. So that's what it is. Once you make sure that this, when it is representing a magnitude, it should be positive. That is the key observation. That should be observed. Otherwise, it may go wrong. Right? Pi by 8. What is pi by 4? Pi by 4 is a 45 degrees. Pi by 8 is a 22.5 degrees. Half of 45 degrees. But 3 times 22.5 degrees. Right? 45 plus. Right? 67.5 degrees. What you would get? 67.5 degrees is the first quadrant. So it is a positive. So we can fix our value. I mean our answer. So R is 2 secant 3 pi by 8. Yes. and theta is 3 pi by 8. Exactly correct. Fine. So this is also easy with the questions. Now, increasing decreasing function from monotonicity. Question from monotonicity. So when we have a question from monotonicity, what do we do? Right? So we find derivative. So let us find the derivative. Don't worry. Right? It's a polynomial only. F dash of x. What is f dash of x? U by v formula. X square minus 6x minus 16 whole square. X square minus 6x minus 16. Derivative of x is 1. Minus x times derivative of this function 2x minus 6. My dear students, just you collect the terms in order. 2x square is x square, this is minus x square, and coming to x term, this is a plus 6x, here minus 6x both got cancelled, and this is minus 16. That's what we have. X square minus 6x minus 16 whole square. Denominator is always positive. In the numerator, this is x square plus 16 by x square minus 6x. This is the most easiest question in the session. Right? Most easiest question. So when it is the most easiest question, how we can say? So we thought that it's a rational form. But when we found derivative, it is always negative, because this is always positive, this is always positive. So when it is always negative, it is a never increasing, right? It's a never increasing. So that means increasing interval means a pi, right? Yes. Next question. Now geometry question. When we consider the geometry question, alpha beta lies on y square is equal to 4x, and alpha beta also lie on chord with a midpoint 1 pi by 4 of another parabola x square is equal to 8y, then the value. So it is also a simple question, a basics of geometry. So what are the 2 points? Alpha beta lies on the curve. So that means beta square is equal to 4 alpha. In order to find alpha beta, it may be required. Alpha beta also lies on the chord with a midpoint. So midpoint. So when midpoint is given, what is the equation of the chord? So midpoint is given x1, y1. The equation of the chord is, we have 3 different forms always we study, right? For the chord, equation of tangent, equation of normal. So equation midpoint is given, answer is S1 is equal to S11. S1 is equal to S11. So what is S1 here? S1 for x square is equal to 8y. So S1 is xx1 minus 4 times y plus y1, which is equal to x1 square minus 8y. So this is the formula. S1 is equal to S11. What is the point here? Point is 1 pi by 4. x1 is 1, x2 is a pi by 4. So x minus 4 times y. 4 times y. Minus 4 times y1. So that will become 4 got cancelled, 5 only. x1 square 1. 1 minus 8 times y. So 8 times y means that is a 10 only. So x minus 4y, so that is equal to minus 9. So plus 4 is equal to 0. Meaning 4y is equal to x plus 4. That's what I am writing. Because alpha beta also lie on this chord. So that means 4 beta is equal to alpha plus 4. This is what it is. 4 beta is equal to alpha plus 4. But we want alpha and beta. So in order to get alpha and beta, we need to substitute there. 4 beta is equal to, or alpha you can substitute. Beta square is equal to 4 times alpha. Alpha means 4 beta minus 4. 4 beta minus 4. Right? 4 times alpha. So minus 5 minus 9 plus 9 plus 4. Correct. 4y is equal to x plus 4. 4 beta is equal to alpha plus 4. So this is beta square minus 16 beta plus 16 is equal to 0. For beta minus 4. Yes. So now find the value of beta using this equation. But this is 12, na? 16. So 4. So it's not 8 beta. So that is a 4 beta. Okay, no problem. So then beta square minus 16 beta. I think we need to check the calculation. We are not getting factors there. 16 square minus 4 times 64. 256 minus. Okay, let's check this. X1 minus 4 times y plus y1. X1 square minus 8y. X1 is 1. X 4 times y plus y1. Y plus 4 times pi by 4. 4 times minus 4 times pi by 4. So 4 got cancelled, minus 5. That's correct only. X1 square is 1. 8y. 8 times pi by y. Pi by 4. So this is a 4 times, right? So 1 minus 10. So this is equal to minus 5. X minus 4y. X minus 4y. Minus 5 is equal to minus 9. So if you write that side, that would be 4. So x is equal to 4y plus 4. So 4y is equal to x plus 4. Alpha, beta, beta, alpha. Yeah, alpha, beta. Alpha, beta also lie on this chord. So 4 beta is equal to alpha plus 4. We need to solve this for alpha and beta. What I did, beta square is equal to 4 times alpha. 4 times alpha. Alpha is equal to 4 beta minus 4 beta minus 4. Yes. So 4 times 4, 16. 16 beta minus 16 beta plus 16. Plus 16 is equal to 0. Right? So this is what it is. Beta is equal to. If you eliminate alpha, it could be easy. Alpha is equal to beta square is equal to. Beta is equal to alpha plus 4 by 4. That's the whole square, which is equal to 4 alpha. Alpha plus 4 whole square, which is equal to 16 alpha. No, 64 alpha. 64 alpha. Alpha square plus 16 minus 8 alpha is equal to 64 alpha. So alpha square 64, 8, 72 alpha. I think somewhere it went wrong. 8 2s are 72. Again, once you can check some calculation mistake. The calculation went somewhere. S1 is equal to S11. Y plus Y1. X1 square minus 8y. Point is 1 comma 5 by 4. 1 5 by 4. 4y minus 5. 1 8 times 5 by 4. 4 2 ja minus 10. X square something it's coming out correct only, right? Anybody found a mistake in the mistake in the calculation? So beta square alpha beta. So beta square is equal to 4 alpha. Somewhere beta square is equal to 4 alpha. 4 beta is equal to alpha plus 4. Okay. Beta square is equal to 4 times alpha. Alpha is a 4 beta minus 4. 4 beta minus 4. Right. 8y. Minus 16 beta plus 16 beta, 4 4s are and 16. So we need to check the calculation part here. Solve for y, solve for beta and alpha and substitute. Okay. So maybe somewhere that went wrong. X. Next beautiful question here. Unit vector makes pi by 2, pi by 3, 2 pi by 3 with these vectors respectively. I will give you most easiest solution here. You want magnitude of u minus v. I will find square of it. You look at here. U square plus v square minus 2 times u dot v. But what is the condition is given? Angle between u and the first vector is pi by 2. And u and these vectors are unit vectors. So when you have u dot v, what do you get? Magnitude of u, magnitude of v cos theta. Correct? So u and v both are unit vectors, so just cos theta. Once you apply, I and k are there. So x plus z by root 2 is equal to cos theta. Cos theta 0, cos 90. Second part, j and k are present, y plus z by root 2, which is equal to cos pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Next, third vector and this vector, I and j. So x plus y by root 2, which is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Okay. I do one thing, I don't solve x, y, z. No need to solve once if you relate these two things. Why? Because if you add all, so all denominators are same. So 2 times x plus y plus z you would get by root 2, which is equal to 0, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. It is a 0. X plus y plus z is equal to root 2. Right? This is 0. Because why I am writing this? U dot v. What is u dot v? U dot v is x plus y plus z by root 2. So that is 0. So this is 0. What is magnitude of u? 1. Magnitude of v. What is the magnitude of v? So magnitude of e is 3 by root 2. Right? So 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Square is a 3 by 2. Under root 3 by 2. So what do you get? 5 by 2. This is the most easiest solution for this question. Most easiest. Most of the times we will try to find x, y, z. Right? It's not required when you relate both the things. Correct? So answer is A. Answer is A. Alright. Next. Find then the value of f of x is given and f of x and f double dash of x. Once you look at here, f of x is equal to, instead of, in such cases, observe those who are going to write tomorrow's or day after tomorrow's session, when we are given by derivative and second derivative, how simply we make it, that matters. Of course, we know the derivative. If sometimes it will be complicated, u by v methods, right? It will be more complicated. So we need to simplify. That's what we need to think while answering such questions. So this is a question. Instead of writing this, I have applied ln formula here. F dash of x is equal to ln of m by n. What is this? 1 by, so minus 2x by 1 minus x square. Minus 2x by 1 plus x square. Right? So derivative of f at 1 by 2. So just we can substitute. We need to substitute now. We need to apply this value. So 1 by 2. X is equal to 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4. Minus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 4. So what do you get? So 4 minus. So 4 by 3. So minus 4 by 3. Minus 4 by 5. Minus 4 by 5. So this is what it is. Minus 4 times 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Minus 4 times 8 by 15. Which is nothing but minus 32 by 15. That's the reason 225 is outside. Right? So we will substitute it later. It's your choice now whether you want to apply simplify and apply second derivative or directly we will write. It's your wish because we want particularly f double dash at x is equal to 1 by 2. Anyway, you can make it. So what I will do here, 1 plus x square, 1 minus x square. If I simplify, if I take LCM, this will be 1 minus x power 4. If I take minus 2x, what do I get? 1 plus x square plus 1 minus x square, that is nothing but 2. So that is minus 4x by 1 minus x power 4. So then it is so simple to write the second derivative. U by v formula. 1 minus x power 4 whole square. 1 minus x power 4 into minus 4. Right? Next, minus u, that is a plus 4x. And 1 minus x power 4 minus 4x cube. So this is what it is. Just substitute x is equal to 1 by 2. And again we substitute there f dash of x minus f double dash of x. So this is what it is. So simplifying and finding derivative, or directly you find and substitute x is equal to 1 by 2. How it is easy to simplify, that's the matter. We should not spend more time, right? So how quickly we do it, right? Next question, again our favorite question, most probably in differential equation. Astos, differential equation. In differential equation, first one is a linear equation, other one is the homogeneous. But 90% of the cases, right, we would get linear equation. But in this case, what we have is a substitution, or we have homogeneous form. The moment when you look at y by x, what do? Y by x is equal to v. So that means y is equal to vx. What is dy by dx? Dy by dx is equal to v times x into dv by dx. We will substitute x into, so we divide on both sides by x, cos v, and dy by dx is v plus x dv by dx. How beautiful this question. See, y by x it will become v cos v plus x by x1. V cos v both got cancelled. So what we have, x cos v dv by dx. If you identify that point, that's very simple. So cos v dv separate, or separating the variables, dx by x, integral on both sides. Integral cos v is sin v, v means y by x, which is equal to ln of x plus c. Ln of x plus c. So sin y by x is equal to ln of x plus alpha by s, where f of 1 is equal to pi by 3. We want alpha square. So that means we need to find the integral constant using f of 1 is equal to pi by 3. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to pi by 3. So this will become sin pi by 3. What is sin pi by 3? Root 3 by 2. So ln of 1 is equal to 0. So c is root 3 by 2. So what we have? Alpha by s. Alpha is root 3. So alpha square is equal to 3. That's all. Y by x is equal to v. That's all. Next, again beautiful question. OA, this is not 2, this is S. OA is A, OC is equal to B, and area of triangle OAC. Area of triangle OAC. When we have area of triangle OAC, what do you say? Of area is equal to S is equal to of OA bar cross OC bar. OA bar cross OC bar. So that means of A bar cross B bar, area of triangle. But coming to parallelogram, in this parallelogram, diagonal is given as, suppose this is A and this is X bar and this is Y bar, this will be X bar plus Y bar, right? That's what we know. Diagonals, A bar plus B bar, A bar minus B bar, when A bar, B bar are adjacent side. Number of times we apply, right? But here, what it is given, diagonal is given. So diagonal is given 12A bar plus 4B bar. When the diagonal is 12A bar plus 4B bar, shall I write 12A bar here, 4B bar here? I can't. Yes, we can write. Over then, you have adjacent sides. When you have adjacent sides, area of parallelogram is equal to just their cross product, 12A cross 4B. So that means 12 4 48 times A cross B. So of A cross B is S, right? So we want, this is equal to B. This is equal to B. So B by S is equal to 48 times 2. So it would be 96. It is integer type question. Basics of vectors. Number of questions we get from the vectors and 3D. Vectors and 3D. 3 to 5 questions. 3 to 5 questions. A big chapter. And the two planes is not there. So it will help, this chapter will help us to reach our goal. To become an IITian or NITian, right? You want to be in a prestigious institutions. This chapter will help us a lot. Right? Next. Similarly, maximum and minima question. When we have maximum and minima, f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 times x power 2 by 3. Local maxima, local minima, that's what they are asking. So immediately what we will do, we will take the first derivative or the second derivative, right? So anyhow, first we need the first derivative, 2 plus 3 times 2 by 3 times x power 2 by 3 minus 1 minus 1 by 3. So that means 3 got cancelled, 2 times 1 plus x power minus 1 by 3. Once observe, I will make it with respect to the first derivative test. I don't want to go to the second derivative test. F dash of x is equal to 0, x must be equal to minus 1. When x is equal to minus 1, it is 0. So once you observe, there is only one critical point. Only one critical point we need to decide whether it is a maxima or minima. In order to decide the maxima or minima, so when our x is negative, I mean less than minus 1, it will be positive because it's a plus 1. When it is a more than, right? So x is equal to minus 1, this is 0. X is more than minus 1, it is a positive, right? X is less than minus 1, it is a negative. That's what it is, correct? So that means left side negative, right side positive. Left side negative, so decreasing. Right side positive, increasing. What could be the value? Minimum value. So exactly one local minima. Exactly one local, what it is? Suppose what I am telling you, x is equal to minus 1, so 0.9, minus 0.9. So then what do you get here? X is equal to minus 1.1, right? So 0.9 when we take it, when x is equal to minus 1, this is 0. Using first derivative test, just you decide. Don't go for the second derivative test. So left side or the right side. Maybe if you want to go with the second derivative, if you have any confusion here, that is also simple. So 2, that is 0. So 2 times minus 1 by 3 into x power minus 1 by 3 minus 4 by 3. So this is always a negative. So second derivative is a negative. So that is actually, it's a maximum value. Only one local maxima. No local minima. Right? So only local maxima. So that is the question from maximum and minima. Next question, x plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0, 3x minus y minus 2 is equal to 0, intersect A at A. So that means you can find the point A, right? By solving those two equations. Now B, 2x minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0, 4x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0, intersect at B. So you can find the B also. After that, find the perpendicular distance from that point to this, right? Perpendicular distance of minus 5 comma 2 from the line AB after finding. So just it's a calculation based question, right? You can find A by solving the given two equation. We can find the B, and after that equation of the line and perpendicular distance ax1 plus by1 plus c by root a square plus b square. So that is the question. So finally, last question, what we could do. So this is a completely, it appears completely different question. Those who are more conscious in the examination, right, can complete this question. Cos power 6x minus sin power 6x. But many times we apply this cos power 6x plus sin power 6x, right? So one side completely trigonometry, the other side polynomial. They are asking sum of the roots, right? Sometimes by guess they will write, anyhow it has to be right, a constant, because if it is not a constant, you may get a number of different roots, right? Finding that is a completely not within our syllabus. The higher mathematics is required. But then when it is a you won't get x term, right? It has to be constant or 0. So in that case, what is the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square is equal to minus 1. So sum of the roots will be plus 1. Some people will guess it, right? But generally what we will write, cos power 6x minus sin power 6x. My dear students, a power 6 minus b power 6, what I am writing, this is a square power 3 minus b square power 3. What is this, right? So a cube minus b cube, a minus b, cos square x minus sin square x. A is cos square x, b is sin square x. Next, a power 4 cos power 4x plus cos square x sin square x plus sin power 4x. This point is cos 2x. Cos power 4x plus sin power 4x. Again, we apply the same way, a square plus b square. 1 minus 2. So this is a plus cos square x sin square x. What you will write? So again, I write cos 2x into simplification. 1 minus, I will multiply and divide by 4. So this will become sin square 2x. So that means cos 2x 4 minus sin square 2x by 4. Let's substitute there. Cos 2x common here. 3 plus cos cube 2x, cos square 2x by cos 2x and 1. 4 can be expressed as a 3 plus 1 minus sin square x, that is cos square x 2x. Cos square 2x by 4. Have you noticed these two are same? Right, which is equal to x cube minus x square plus 6. So x cube minus x square plus 6 is equal to 4. X cube, what we have expected is correct, right? Is equal to 2. What is the sum of the roots? Sum of the roots is equal to sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is equal to plus 1. So that's what it is, right? So that's what it is. This is the what all about this particular session, right? And one more interesting question here, finally. X square is equal to 2 power y 2023. 2023. So once observe x square is equal to 2 power y plus 2023. It is a square. The key point is xy is belonging to n. Xy is belonging to n. Right? Xy is belonging to n. So these are integers. When it is an integer, it should be a perfect square. And it must be close to 2023. So can you say any number which is close to 2023 and say perfect square? Right? So usually 40, 40. 1600. 50, 50. So 2500. So in between these two. 45, 45. What we can write? 16, 25. This is simple method. 5 4s are 20, 400. So this is 2025. Very nice. So it is a 2023. It's a close to this. Y is equal to 1. What do you get? Y is equal to 1. What do you get? This is a 2025. So this 2025 is nothing but 45 square. So that means, so just observation, x is equal to 45 and y is equal to 1 satisfies this equation. So x plus y is equal to 46. So this is what it is, like a beautiful questions present in this session, right? I hope you got it. So 1 or 2 questions, a calculation we need to do, right? Any doubt, my dear students? Okay, right. Thank you. Bye bye. So wait for the next session. So chemistry session. So chemistry sir will join in a few minutes.
Hello everyone, welcome back to session chemistry. So we will be continuing with chemistry now. I think you are doing maths, I guess. Am I audible, students? Am I audible? I'm audible? Mr. 8100? Yeah, I think I'm clear. Okay, fine. So we'll start with chemistry. Going with the first question. Yeah, best reducing agent. Best reducing agent among the given ions. Best reducing agents among the given ions. Now, first of all, what is a reducing agent? Reducing agent is something which reduces others. Which reduces others, or we can say that itself undergoes oxidation. Anything that reduces others or itself undergoes oxidation, that is called as what? A reducing agent. So which is the best reducing agent in this? Okay, so see here, gadolinium, cerium, neodymium, lutetium, all these are what? All these are lanthanoids. All these are lanthanides. And the most common oxidation state, the common oxidation state of lanthanoids is how much? Is +3. See, if you can see this, this is in the +3 state. This will not be undergoing oxidation. This is in the +3 state. This will not be undergoing oxidation. Already stable oxidation state. So cerium is already in the +4 state. If it has to come back to +3 from +4, if it has to come back to +3, so it is not undergoing oxidation. In fact, it is undergoing reduction. So therefore, here we have gadolinium, which is in the +2 state. From +2 state, it can go to +3. Therefore, it can undergo oxidation. So anything that can undergo oxidation will act as a reducing agent, as it reduces others by itself undergoing oxidation. So your answer should be option A, gadolinium +2. Okay. Yeah. Next, how many of the following compounds have a zero dipole moment? How many of the compounds have a zero dipole moment? Right? So if you consider ammonia, so what exactly is the ammonia? You're familiar with the ammonia structure. So it is trigonal pyramidal structure. Right? It has got trigonal pyramidal structure. So with the nitrogen being attached to 3 hydrogen atoms with bond pair, and it has got a lone pair. Right? So direction of the dipole moment will be in this direction, and the lone pair's direction will be in this. So hence the dipole moment will not be cancelling. Therefore, it is not zero. What about water? In case of water, oxygen is sp3 hybridized, but oxygen is also having 2 lone pair of electrons. Those pair of electron will repel this. Therefore, it will be having a bent structure. It will be having a bent structure with 104.5 degree. Since it is having bent structure, the dipole moment will not be cancelling. Dipole moment direction is towards oxygen. So dipole moment will not be cancelling, and hence the dipole moment is not zero. Now coming to HF. HF has got only one bond. Fluorine is more electronegative, so automatically direction of the dipole moment is towards fluorine. So this will be partial negative, partial positive. So there is no cancellation of the dipole moment. So hence this is also not equal to 0. Now coming to carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is with no lone pair of electrons on oxygen. Carbon dioxide is linear. Right, if this is the direction of the dipole moment, carbon dioxide is linear. If the dipole moments gets cancelled on both the side, so net dipole moment would be 0. So carbon dioxide is an example of net dipole moment being equal to 0. Now coming to SO2, sulfur dioxide. In case of sulfur dioxide, what happens is, so we have a lone pair of electrons on oxygen. The lone pair of electrons on oxygen will repel the electrons. As a result, what will happen? This will be also bent structure. This will be also bent. Therefore, again, dipole moment will not be able to cancel. Hence, dipole moment is not 0. Now, coming to BF3, boron trifluoride. Boron trifluoride is what? sp2 hybridized. With sp2 hybridized, it is trigonal planar. So, this is the dipole moment direction of fluorine. And this is here. So, net dipole moment of this fluorine is here and here. So it gets cancelled here. So net dipole moment of boron trifluoride will be 0. So this is also one example. Now coming to methane. In case of methane, we have carbon attached to 4 hydrogen atoms, where carbon is sp3 hybridized and the geometry is tetrahedral. Tetrahedral is symmetrical. Therefore, again the dipole moment gets cancelled and therefore it will be 0. Is that clear? If you consider this as the direction of the dipole moment of this bond and of this bond, this is it. So here the net direction is this side and the net direction of the dipole moment is here. So if it gets cancelled, the total dipole moment would be 0. The resultant dipole moment would be 0. So what is your answer? The 0 dipole moment is for how many molecules or how many species? 3 species. Got it? Right. Next one. What is the oxidation state of iron in the complex formed in the Brown ring test? For the Brown ring test, you have a complex. Brown ring complex. What is the name of that? Fe H2O5 NOSO4. This is Brown ring complex. What is the oxidation state of iron in that? Iron oxidation state, I will take it as X plus water is 0. Nitrosyl is plus 1. If SO4 is minus 2, this is a plus 2. So charge on the complex is plus 2. So plus 1 goes that side, minus 1 plus 2. Your oxidation number of the iron should be plus 1. So your answer is A. Your answer is A. Oxidation number of iron in the Brown ring complex is plus 1. Why does oxygen show anomalous behavior? Anomalous is abnormal behavior. If you consider oxygen atom, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, all those that we get. As we come down, what happens to the size? The size increases. The size increases. That shows that oxygen has got what? Smaller size. That shows that oxygen has got a smaller size. So therefore oxygen abnormal character is due to smaller size and not due to larger size. Because of the smaller size, it cannot have small electronegativity. So therefore this is also wrong. So with smaller size, it should have high electronegativity and it has not got any d orbital. So absence of d orbital. Oxygen atomic number being 8, configuration being 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 4. You don't have 2d orbitals. So therefore absence of absence of vacant or d orbital. So it is small in size, it has got high electronegativity and no vacant d orbital. With that, these are the reasons why oxygen is having anomalous behavior. Got it again? Yes. Next. Which of the following has highest ionization enthalpy? What is ionization enthalpy? The amount of energy required to remove the outermost electron from an isolated gaseous atom to convert it into a gaseous cation. So in which case it is very difficult to remove the outermost electron. So nitrogen atomic number being 7, configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. So what is its outermost electron? In the 2p orbital. In the 2p orbital, there are 3 electrons. What about carbon? Atomic number being 7, its configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So outermost orbital configuration is 2p2. What about silicon? Atomic number being 14, outermost configuration is 3s2, 3p2. So therefore, outermost orbital configuration is 1, 2, 3p. Aluminium atomic number being 13, configuration would be 3s2, 3p1. So outermost orbital is in 3p1. Right? Highest ionization enthalpy means very difficult. We require high amount of energy to remove the electron. So do we require high amount of energy to remove this electron? No, because if I remove this, it will attain its duplet. Do I require more amount of energy to remove this? No, because it is not neither half filled nor completely filled. We can still remove this. What about here? The same thing as this. But here, since it is half filled, it is extra stable. Due to extra stable electronic configuration, we require high amount of energy to remove the electron from nitrogen. So therefore, out of all the given option, nitrogen has got highest ionization enthalpy. Nessler's reagent. Nessler's reagent gives brown color with. Where do you use the Nessler's reagent? Nessler's reagent, you use that in identification or detection in the qualitative analysis of group 0 radicals, cations, right? Ammonia radical you will be using it. So what is the Nessler's reagent? Formula of Nessler's reagent is K2HgI4. In the next session they may ask you its name also, right? So this one, when it reacts with ammonia or ammonium ion, so this is going to form what? This is going to form a salt of iodide, HgO, HgNH2i, which is called as iodide salt of Mellon's reagent. Got it? This is what is brown in color. This appears brown in color. Okay, so this is your Nessler's reagent. Potassium tetraiodomercurate. Okay, so Nessler's reagent gives brown color, that is iodide salt of Mellon's reagent. This compound is formed. When this is formed, you get the brown color, and that will only happen when Nessler's reagent reacts with ammonia. So your answer is option B. Okay, right. Next, which of the following will give you brilliant red PPT with dimethyl glyoxime? Right, so dimethyl glyoxime is a bidentate ligand. Yes or no? Right. So here you need to understand dimethyl glyoxime, it is used to check the presence of nickel +2 or nickel ion or nickel metal, you can call it as. If you take 2 dimethyl glyoxime molecule, this nickel is going to form a complex compound with that. Is that clear? This complex compound is having that brilliant red PPT. Brilliant red color PPT appears due to the formation of this particular complex compound when nickel salts react with DMG. Dimethyl glyoxime is a particular bidentate ligand which will form a complex with particularly nickel. It may form a complex with others also, but you don't get that red color. That brilliant red color complex compound is obtained with nickel and DMG. Got it? Sir, JEE nalli iro question difficulty level neat nallu irutta. This JEE question paper is quite average. Okay, so you can expect similar kind of question paper in NEET. IUPAC name of K2MnO4. 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 So if you ionize this, what are you going to get? You're going to get 2K plus and MnO4 minus. So this is the positive part. This is a negative part. So first you have to tell the positive part. You have to start with potassium. 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 There is no potassium. This is wrong. Potassium. After that what? After that this one. Tetraoxido. 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 Tetraoxo. Wrong. Tetraoxido. Negative ion should end with ATE. Manganate. Manganate. Okay, but what is the oxidation number of manganese? Oxidation number of manganese is here is what? Manganese X. Oxygen minus 2 into 4 minus 8 is equal to 2K plus no MnO4 minus 2. So that would be minus 2. So X would be equal to plus 6. So plus 6 is right and this is wrong. So your answer would be potassium tetraoxido manganate. Is that clear? Right. How many antibonding molecular orbitals are formed by 2s2p? 2s2p mixing, how many antibonding molecular orbitals are formed? You have seen in the energy level diagram of molecular orbitals, if you combine 2s with 2s, if two atomic orbitals combine, what are you going to generate? You are going to generate two molecular orbitals. One is sigma 2s and the other one is sigma star 2s. What about the 2p orbitals? If you consider 2p orbitals undergo linear combination with 2p orbitals, this is 2p, this is 2p. So what will it generate? It is going to generate right. Yeah, this will be your sigma 2pz. This would be your pi 2px, pi 2py. This could be your pi star 2px, pi star 2py. This could be your sigma star 2pz. So how many antibonding molecular orbitals are there? So here this is bonding molecular orbital. This is antibonding. So this is antibonding 1, antibonding 2, antibonding 3, antibonding 4. So your answer should be how much? 4 antibonding are there. Is that clear? 4 antibonding molecular orbitals are there. Is that clear, everyone? Right. Next. Statement 1. Fluorine. Fluorine has a maximum negative electron gain enthalpy. What do you mean by electron gain enthalpy? Amount of energy released. Amount of energy released by the gain of electron. So in case of fluorine, since it is smaller, we expect the electron gain enthalpy to be fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. This is what we expect, right? So, but what happens? Fluorine, due to its small size, the chlorine is having more electron gain enthalpy than fluorine. More electron gain enthalpy in the sense, chlorine will release more energy by the gain of electron than fluorine. Therefore, amount of energy lost by fluorine by the gain of electron would be less. So fluorine would have lesser electron gain enthalpy than chlorine. So that means fluorine is not having maximum negative electron gain enthalpy. It is chlorine which is having more electron gain enthalpy, not fluorine. The reason being, fluorine is smaller in size. It will be repelling the added electrons. So first one is wrong. Statement 1 is true, no. Statement 1 is false. Statement 1 is true, no. Statement 1 is false. What about statement 2? Oxygen has got least negative electron gain enthalpy in its group. If you come to oxygen, in case of oxygen we have sulfur, selenium and tellurium. So as you come down here, because oxygen has got again smaller size, high electronegativity. Because it repels the added electron, the oxygen is expected to be more electron gain enthalpy, but in fact it has got the least electron gain enthalpy in its group. So oxygen has got least electron gain enthalpy because it repels the added electron much more than that of the fluorine. So going by the numbers, having smaller size, having high electronegativity, it repels the electron added. Therefore, it will not release energy. It will release less amount of energy compared to all the elements. So therefore, oxygen has got least negative electron gain enthalpy in its group. So first one is wrong, second one is right. Wrong, right. True and true is no. False and false is no again. So this first one is false, second one is true. Go with option B. Is that clear? Understanding that, everyone? Yeah. Next. Organic chemistry. For organic chemistry, IUPAC name of the given compound, right? So we have a functional group. Straight away give it 1. Go here 2 and 3. So this is cyclohexene. Yes or no? We have cyclohex. We have hexene, no. We have cyclohex here. First position there is OH. First position there is OL. Third position there is OL is wrong. So we have to go with this. What is the name of this? Cyclohex 2-in-1-ol. Cyclohex 2-in-1-ol. So simple. Got it? Next. This is phenol. Phenol with what? Phenol with chloroform in NaOH. Phenol with chloroform in NaOH. Which reaction is this? This is nothing but what? Riemann-Tiemann reaction. So simple. Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Yes or no? So here you would be getting what? Here you would be getting sodium salicylaldehyde. Upon acidification, what you would be getting? What you would be getting? You would be getting CHO and OH. Yes or no? So you would be getting a salicylaldehyde. Salicylaldehyde. You have done it many times. Phenol with chloroform in NaOH followed by acidification will give you the final product, which is salicylaldehyde. The name of the reaction is Riemann-Tiemann reaction. OH and CHO side by side to each other. Is that clear? So your answer should be option A. And what would be they can ask you in the next series, they can ask you the IUPAC name of this, right? Compared to OH and CHO, priority list, this comes first and this comes second. So you can call it as 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. They may not give you structure, they may give you the name like this. Is that clear? Right. Sir, fast track Sarthak fast track course help aitu JEE nalli, especially ನಿಮ್ಮ class ತುಂಬಾ help aitu. Thank you sir. Thank you so much BJ. Sujata, sir, your name please. My name is Balesh Deganatti. I am from Karnataka, Belagavi. Okay, anything else? Okay, great. Yeah, next one. C6H5NH2. What is the name of this? The name of this is aniline. Aniline with nitrous acid. They haven't given the temperature. I'll consider it to be 0.5 degrees. So what is this? Aniline with the nitrous acid in 0 to 5 degree. What will it undergo? Diazotization. Diazotization, what would you be getting? You would be getting benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride with cuprous salt. What is this? Sandmeyer's reaction. Cuprous salt undergoes Sandmeyer's reaction to give you what? It undergoes a decomposition to release a nitrogen, and you will get the chlorine from cuprous salt to give you chlorobenzene. So simple. Aniline with nitrous acid undergoes a diazotization to give you A, which is benzene diazonium salt. Sandmeier's reaction, finally it gives you chlorobenzene. It gives you chlorobenzene. Got it? Great. Next, which of the following compounds show geometrical isomerism? Geometrical isomerism, what is the condition? There should be a double bond, great. Double bond, fantastic. Double bond, fantastic. Double bond, fantastic. Second condition, the carbon for the double bond should be attached to two different group. There is only one bromine, no. Two different group, only CH2, no. There is a CHBrS. There is a CHBrS. But here, this carbon, which is attached to CHBr, but this carbon is attached to this particular group. You can consider this group here. And here there is one more different group here. Whereas here, we have same CH2, CH2, same CH2. Of course, there is H and Br here. But similar groups on both the side. So therefore, no geometrical isomerism. There are two different groups here, two different groups here. It will show geometrical isomerism. It will show geometrical isomerism. Is that clear, students? Right. Next, among the following carbon ions, correct stability order. Which is the stability order for carbon ion? So in the carbon ion, there is an electron density here. So there is a carbon. So there is a negative charge. This carbon is what? This carbon is sp2 hybridized. And this carbon is sp3 hybridized. Whereas this carbon is sp hybridized. Is it not? And this carbon is again sp3 hybridized. Got it? So sp hybridized carbon is the most electronegative. Since it is the most electronegative, it can have the more electron density with itself, as it is most electronegative. Since it is most electronegative, it will be stable with negative charge. Is that clear? So A is the most stable. A is the most stable, not this, not this. After coming from sp, we can go to sp2. sp2 is also more electronegative, but not as much as this. Electronegativity depends on S character. So S character is 50% here. S character is 33.33% here. So going by that logic, after 50% comes this. So after A comes C. After A comes C, so this is a D. So straight away go with what? A. A is more stable because this carbon is more electronegative due to sp hybridized. And this carbon is more electronegative due to sp2 compared to these two. Whereas here, we have CH3 with plus I effect, CH3 with plus I effect, CH3 with plus I effect. Due to plus I effect, they will increase the electron density and destabilize the negative charge. Whereas here, we have only CH2 and CH3 groups. So amount of plus I effect is less here, amount of destabilization is less. So compared to D and B, destabilization is more here, so stabilization is less here. So B comes at the last. So B comes at the last. First comes A, then C, then B, then D, then B. Got it? Right. Which of the following represents correct reaction? CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. It is nothing but a primary amine. We have NaNO2, HCl. Primary amine with sodium nitrite with HCl. That is nothing but primary amine with nitrous acid. Primary amine with nitrous acid will give you alcohol. Has it given you alcohol? Great, fantastic. But we have 3 carbons here, but there are only 2 carbons here. One more carbon, where it has gone. So therefore, this particular product is wrong. Bromine in presence of light. Bromine in presence of light. In presence of light, what will happen? Free radical mechanism takes place. Free radical mechanism takes place. So which is the stable free radical here? Allyl free radical. So therefore, allyl bromination should happen. But what has happened? Bromine is added here. So bromine is added as an electrophile to the double bond. So therefore, this is wrong. Actually, in presence of light, what should happen? The bromine should add on to the allyl carbon atom. So bromination should happen here, not here, not here. Now here, CH3 with HI. H plus I minus. Markovnikov's rule. According to Markovnikov's rule, where will H plus go? I am having a 1 H here. I am having no H here. So H will go to that particular carbon where there is hydrogen and I minus would come here. So I would have I minus here, H here. So here, what it will become now? It will become CH2, right? So I is added here. So this is right. So your answer is C. Which of the following is representing correct reaction? This one. What about this? I am having what? Amide. I am having amide with bromine in NaOH. What will it undergo? Hoffman's bromamide reaction or Hoffman's degradation reaction. Amide is converted to amine. Fantastic. But this carbon will go out in the form of carbonate. Yes, as a result, there should be degradation. There are 3 carbons here, no? In the product, there should be only 2 carbon. Despite of carbon going out in the form of carbonate, this carbon is still there. 1 carbon is extra. Therefore, this answer is wrong. The only right answer is what? The option C. Is that clear? Next, match the following. Phenol, ethanol, paranitrophenol, metanitrophenol, they have given you pKa. Your acidity, strength of the acidity is directly proportional to Ka, inversely proportional to pKa, because pKa is what? Negative log of Ka. Is that clear? Right. So now, out of all the 4, the weak acidic, if the nitro group is there in phenol, it will have more acidity than phenol. So therefore, these 2 are more acidic than phenol. So compared to phenol and ethanol, based on resonance stabilization, ethanol is least acidic. If it is the least acidic, it should have highest pKa. So highest pKa is P. So 2 with P in how many option? 2 with P here, 2 with Q here, 2 with R here, wrong, 2 with P here, right. Then 2 are ruled out, 2 are still there. Now coming to out of paranitro and metanitro. So resonance effect operates at the para position. So therefore paranitrophenol will be most acidic. Since it is most acidic, its pKa would be least. Which is the least? Yes. So 3 should go with S. 3 with S here. What about here? 3 with R here. So this is also wrong. So you are only left with what? Option A. So why Q first here? 1 with Q here. Why 1 with Q? Why phenol with Q? Out of phenol and metanitrophenol, nitro group is there. Obviously, it is more acidic. So compared to this and this, for metanitrophenol, the pKa should be lesser. So out of 10 and this one, it should be lesser. And for phenol comes Q. So 1 comes with Q and then 4 comes with R. So your option is A. Okay, sum of the number of pi bond and sigma bond in 2-formyl hex 4 enoic acid. Is that clear? Hexanoic acid it is. Hex 4 enoic, hexanoic. Maybe hexanoic, you can correct me, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexanoic. So COOH. This is 1, 2. Second carbon you want to have formyl. What is formyl? Formyl is a name for aldehydic group when it is a secondary functional group, right? So rest of them are carbons with hydrogens. So how many pi bonds here straight away? There is 1 pi bond here. There is 1 pi bond here. Rest of them are sigma bond. Sigma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, between O and H, 22. So your sigma bonds would be 22, your pi bonds would be 2. This is your answer. Got it? Yeah. For a differential adsorption method, which type of chromatography is used? Basically, principle of chromatography is based on number 1, adsorption. Class 11 you have studied GOC chapter, adsorption, and the second one is partition. When you have to purify a particular components, when you have to purify the components, when you have to purify the sample, to what extent the different quantities of the sample are adsorbed or separated. Based on that technique, we separate them in chromatography. So based on adsorption and partition. So thin layer chromatography and column chromatography, these are the two which are based on adsorption, and this is based on partition. This is based on partition. So for a different adsorption method, which type of chromatography is used? For differential adsorption, what is used? X and Y. X and Y both are used. Is that clear? Right. Rx, what is the reagent that we use to get RNC? What is RNC? Isocyanide. To get isocyanide, we need to have what? AgCN, KCN, NH4CN, NaCN. These are all ionic in nature, giving you cyanide. But this is not ionic. AgCN is not ionic. So you have studied it very easily, very thoroughly in haloalkanes chapter. Because it is not ionic, it doesn't give you cyanide ion. That is the reason the attack happens through nitrogen. Therefore, it is the nitrogen which binds with R. Therefore, RNC is formed in silver cyanide. Because it is AgCN is covalent compound. Because it is covalent compound, it will not have cyanide ions. Hence, it attacks through nitrogen. So to get isocyanide as a major product, we need to have silver cyanide, not any other ionic cyanides. Match the column. Protein, nucleic acid, starch, cellulose, alpha D glucose, beta D glucose, nucleotide, amino acids. So these are all polymers, these are all monomers. Which monomer is present in which polymer? Protein. Protein is made up of what? Alpha amino acids. Yes or no? Nucleic acid contains what? Nucleotide. Starch is made up of what? Alpha D glucose. Cellulose is made up of beta D glucose. So one with R, one with S, one with Q wrong, one with P wrong, one with S right. Two with R, two with P. This is wrong, this is right. Is that clear? Right. Next, for the given reaction, X, Y and Z are respectively. What is X, what is Y and what is Z? Look at this particular reactant and look at this. What is the change? OH is there, OH is there, CHO is there, CHO is there, ester is there, RCOOR, ester is there. Ester is converted to aldehyde. Ester is converted only up to aldehyde, not further. That is possible only by ester is converted to aldehyde. Ester is reduced to aldehyde by which one? Not lithium aluminum hydride, not lithium aluminum hydride, by diisobutyl aluminum hydride. Diisobutyl aluminum hydride. It is a electrophilic reducing agent. It forms a complex compound and forms only up to aldehyde. It does not reduce it further to alcohol. So therefore, these two are ruled out and these two are right. From here, what is that Y which is making this one CHO is there and another CHO is there? I am left with one CHO and one double bond here. Right? Two CHO with NaOH alcoholic NaOH aqueous only. So what is happening here? So here, what happens? So here we are having what? A beta hydrogen. A beta hydrogen. Yes or no? Alpha hydrogen, sorry. Alpha hydrogen, alpha hydrogen. Yeah. So now what will happen here? This is a aldehyde containing a alpha hydrogen. Aldehydes containing alpha hydrogen with aqueous NaOH will undergo what? Will undergo aldol condensation. Aldol condensation. What is this called as? Intramolecular aldol condensation. Intramolecular aldol condensation. So that will give you what? How exactly aldol condensation happens? You know that, right? So this is the bond that is going to be attached to this. As a result, what will happen? You are going to get this particular compound. Okay? If you want, I'll be able to write it. So this would be OH here. You have CH, H, CHO, CHO, right? So this H adds on to this oxygen, and these electrons would be coming here, and this positive charge would be added to this particular carbon. As a result, you would be getting a double bond here, and you would be getting CHO here. And upon heating, it would be eliminating water molecule. Finally, you will be getting this. It would be eliminating a water molecule. Finally, you will be getting this particular product. Okay? And that is aldol condensation. Got it? Right. So now, what is that Z? We have already got the answer. NaOH aqueous. What is that answer now? NH2NH2OH, zinc, mercury, concentrated HCl. So both are what? Both are able to convert carbonyl group into a methylene group. Both are able to convert carbonyl group into methylene group. Right? So zinc amalgam in concentrated HNO3 as well as hydrazine in alkaline medium. But here we are having OH group. That OH group, and here there was hydrogen atom. So neither OH group is there. Here OH group is there and OH group is not there here. So that means what? This OH group is eliminated. There is a dehydration, and that dehydration takes place in the presence of acid. So which is having acid here? This is having acid. Because OH is eliminated out, it is eliminated out in the form of water to give you alkene. Alcohols are dehydrated to give you alkene. Alcohols are dehydrated to give you alkene in the presence of acid. So therefore your answer is what? A. From here, what is your X? Your X is diisobutyl aluminum hydride, which can reduce ester to only aldehyde. And next is what? Intramolecular aldol condensation, right? And the finally what you are having? Zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. Where? In the presence of HCl only you are treating, not in the presence of base, because OH group has got dehydrated to give you alkene. Is that clear? Right. Going to physical chemistry. Match the following: Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, Pfund series. These are the series of lines in the hydrogen spectrum. Where are they lying? In which region are they lying? You should know that. You should know that. You should know that Li, Ba, Pa, B, P. Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, Brackett series, Pfund series. So this will lie in ultraviolet, Balmer series in visible region, this you remember. Rest of them are all in infrared. Infrared, infrared, far infrared, right? So with that logic, Balmer series goes to visible. So B with 3. B with 3 in how many option? B with 2, no. B with 2, no. B with 3, yes. Along with B with 3, Li is with UV. Li is with UV. UV is what? 4. So one should go with 4. 1 is with 4. 1 is with 3. So therefore straight away go with this. So 1 is with 4. 2 is with 3. Paschen is IR. Pfund is IR. It can be either of them. C can be 2 or D can be 1. So therefore your answer is A. Is that clear? Right. Next. If a standard enthalpy of vaporization of CCl4, 1 mole of CCl4 is vaporized by this much of energy, 30.5 kilojoule per mole. 1 mole of CCl4 vaporized. To vaporize 1 mole of CCl4, I need this much of energy. What do you mean by 1 mole? 1 mole is 1 time molecular mass. 1 mole is 1 time molecular mass. What is the molecular mass of CCl4? Carbon is how much? Carbon is 12. Chlorine is 35.5. 35.5 into 4. So 12 plus, this would be how much? 71 plus 71 is 142. So all put together 154 gram. 154 gram is the molecular mass of CCl4. So therefore that means what? 154 gram of CCl4 to vaporize, I need how much of energy? 30.5 kilojoule per mole. Now what is the further? Find the heat absorbed for vaporization of 294 gram of CCl4. For 294 gram of CCl4, what is the amount of energy needed? So that is 294 into 30.5 divided by 154. So how you would go ahead with this? 30 ones are almost 5s are. 5 ones are 5 5s are 25. 44 is almost 9. Is it not? So if you shall go ahead with 59. 5 ones are 5 5s are 25. I am left with 4. 4 4. 44. 5 9s are 45. We can go with 59 kilojoule per mole. Got it? 50 ml of 0.5 m oxalic acid is completely neutralized by 25 ml of NaOH. 50 ml of oxalic acid is what? H2C2O4. It is completely neutralized by NaOH. It is completely neutralized by NaOH, and that will give you salt, sodium oxalate plus water. Okay, 50 ml of 0.5 m oxalic acid. How much of oxalic acid they have given? They have given you 50 ml of 0.5 m oxalic acid. It requires how much? 25 ml of NaOH solution. Find out the amount of NaOH in gram present in the 25 ml. What is the amount of NaOH, that is mass of NaOH, is asked. See, when they are undergoing neutralization, apply the law of chemical equivalents. According to law of chemical equivalents, number of milli equivalents of oxalic acid is equal to number of milli equivalents of NaOH. What is milli equivalents formula? N into V. What is N into V? Molarity into N factor into volume. What is the molarity of this? 0.5. What is N factor? It is a dibasic. So N is 2. What is the volume? 50. 0.5 into 2, 1. 1 into 50, 50. So 50 is the milli equivalent of H2SO4. So 50 is also the milli equivalent of NaOH. Again, milli equivalent formula, N into V. What is N? N factor into molarity into V. So 50 is equal to, what is the N factor for NaOH? It is monoacidic base. N factor is 1. Molarity I don't know. Volume is 25. So what is molarity? 50 by 25, 2. Have they asked you molarity? No, they have asked you mass. How do you connect molarity with mass? Molarity of NaOH is equal to 1000 into mass of NaOH divided by molecular mass of NaOH into volume in ml. Apply this formula to convert the molarity into mass. They have asked you mass of NaOH. So what is mass of NaOH? Your mass of NaOH would be molarity of NaOH into volume in ml into molecular mass of NaOH divided by 1000. Your molarity of NaOH is 2. Your volume given is 25. Molarity, molecular mass of NaOH is 40 divided by 1000. 2 zeros, sorry, 1 0. I am left with 100 here. So 1 0, 1 0. 25 ones are 25 fours are. 4 ones are 4 ones are. Your answer is 2 gram. Your answer is 2 gram. Is that clear? The answer for the mass of NaOH is 2 gram. Got it, students? Great. Next, for the reactions, the value of Kc for this particular reaction, they have asked you Kc. What is Kc? Equilibrium constant in terms of molar concentration. So what is equilibrium constant? Concentration of products by concentration of reactants, as simple as that. What is the product here? Nitrogen. Concentration of nitrogen into concentration of hydrogen, power is 3, divided by concentration of ammonia, power is 2. What is the concentration of nitrogen given? Concentration of nitrogen, nothing but what? Molar concentration of nitrogen is how much? 2 into 10 raised to minus 6. Concentration of hydrogen is 2 into 10 raised to minus 2. Raised to 3, very simple. Concentration of ammonia is 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 2. 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 2, where ammonia is raised to 2. So how do you simplify this? 2 into 10 raised to minus 6. 2 raised to 3, 8 into 10 raised to minus 6. Divided by 1.5 square. 15 15s are 225. I'll make it 2.25. Into 10 raised to minus 4. So this shall be how much? 2 8s are 16 upon 2.25 into 10 raised to minus 4. Take it up, plus 4. Plus 4 minus 6. Plus 4 minus 6 minus 2. Minus 2 minus 6 minus 8. Is that clear? So this should be about 2.25 ones are almost 7.2 I guess into 10 raised to minus 8. That should be your answer. Got it? Right. Calculate the molality of 0.8 molar H2SO4 given density of the solution. They have asked you molality. And they have given you molarity and density. We have a formula to directly relate all of them. What is that? Molality is equal to 1000 molarity by 1000 density minus molarity into molecular mass of the solute. 1000 into what is molarity? 0.8 divided by 1000 density 1.06. 1000 into 1.06 1060 minus what is molarity? 0.8. What is molecular mass? Molecular mass of H2SO4 98. So that should give us molality. 1000 into 0.8 is 800 divided by 1060. 0.8 into 8, 8864, 8972, 78. Come back one digit. So your answer should be 800 divided by 1060 minus 78. 1060 minus 78.4. That should be 980, 60, 80, 81.6. So that should be definitely, I can go with I can go with 80.0 into 10 raised to 1, just simplifying it. I'll take it as 9.816 into 10 raised to 2. Okay, yeah. So 80 into 10 raised to 1, 9.8 into 10 raised to 2, 10 raised to 2, take it up, 10 raised to minus 2 plus 1, 10 raised to minus 1. 10 raised to minus 1. So 9.8 ones are 9.8 10 is 9.8 10 is 98. 9 is about 90. 8, I would go with 8. 8 into 10 raised to minus 1 is nothing but what? About 0.81 or 82 it may come up to. Is that clear, students? Right. Whenever molality and molarity, when molarity is given and molality is asked, straight away apply this particular formula, you will get the answer. Remember, only M is molarity, only M is molarity, capital M is molarity, small m is molality, M2 is molecular mass of solute. Molecular mass of solute. Is that clear, students? Radioactive sample, half-life is 36 hours. Half-life is 36 hours of radioactive sample. How much fraction remains? What is the remaining quantity? What is the remaining quantity after 24 hours? After 24 hours, what is the remaining quantity? Is that clear? We need to calculate remaining quantity. You know that the radioactivity is a first order disintegration. Radioactivity follows first order disintegration. So therefore, I will straight away apply first order rate constant equation. 2.303 by T into log of initial value by remaining after time T. So what is K? Your K is 0.693 by half-life. What is half-life? 36 hours. 2.303. What is total time given? 24 hours. Into log of. What is the initial value? They have asked you what? What fraction is remaining? What fraction is remaining means initially 1. Initially, I'll take it as 1. I need to calculate the remaining quantity. 12 2s are, 12 3s are. Is it not? So log of 1 upon remaining quantity would be how much? I'll take 2 on this side. 2 into 0.693 divided by 3 into 2.303. So that should be 2 into 0.693 divided by, I can make it, I can simplify it like, 2 into 10 raised to minus 1 into 6.93. And this is 3 into 2.303. 2.31s are almost 3s are. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. 2 into 10 raised to minus 1 is 0.2. So log of 1 upon 80 is 0.2. Log of 1 upon 80 is 0.2. So 1 upon 80 is what? 1 upon 80 is anti-log of 0.2. We require anti-log of 0.2. They have already given 1.587. So 1 upon 80 is 1.587. So your 80 would be 1 upon 1.587. That is your answer. Is that clear, students? Yes. This was the chemistry paper. I think you people have done it extremely well because it was a moderate question paper. So I wish you all a very best for your upcoming exams, whichever session you have given. I wish you all the best. So prepare well. I hope this would definitely help you out. Just revise all the things that you have already studied. You cannot start anything new now. Whatever is there, just revise that and go and give your best. Okay, fine everyone. Bye.